Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good comedy time together today. Always I see Muslims in YouTube, Mohammedans, trying to refute the Christians, and I find the way the Mohammedan they try always to refute is based in a bully, the bully system. Like Mimi Hijab here want to refute Sajid, he bully Sajid, he bully. I mean, they bully each other. Because their God is a bully, their prophet is a bully. Their God himself, he made a chapter, which is 3 verses, bullying the uncle of Muhammad. It's like two very, like a grandmother sitting in the morning, listening to some gossip, and all this Thai fashion gossip style. But today we will show you this kid, and actually I want people who download this video to cut it as many as you wish as short videos, so everybody will laugh at them, because actually when the Mohammedan they try to refute Christians, they refute themselves. If you remember when Lily Dawah, she said that God cannot be inside his creation, because if he is, he cannot be God. And then later, a few weeks after, he said God entered his creation. So this Mohammedan is no different. He is the same style. He do bully, and today we will laugh with him. This is the kid. Some of you I saw is saying like I'm going to talk about a bishop. No, I'm not going to talk about a bishop. But I saw this kid trying to refute that bishop supposedly. So I will go like the first video in the page. This is the first video. I just open it. And I will go by the videos one by one, and we will see how stupid Islam is. Be my witness. Let me open the first one. All right. I will adjust the screen size because this is a short video size, like a phone size. So supposedly he responding now to a Christian saying Muhammadan Shahada is nothing but shirk. And let us see what will happen.
The current Muslim Shahada is blasphemous.
Take your time, bully boy. Isn't it you associate the name of Allah with the name of Muhammad? This is what Shahada is. And not only that, you say Allah and his messenger know best, which means you associate the knowledge of Allah with the knowledge of Muhammad. He did not like it.
The current Muslim Shahada is blasphemous.
What is your answer, potato? That's it? You move your eyebrows? You sound like Jibreel. Let us go to the second video.
Eyewitnesses to Jesus that will just somehow magically believe it.
Rumsey, there's a reason why we claim that the Gospels are eyewitness accounts. It's because they are. It is possible that the traditions of Jesus' death by crucifixion, his burial, and his appearances to his followers afterward all go back to historically reliable accounts.
Well, they call them Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John because we don't know who wrote these books, and there's no point calling them Sam, Fred, Jerry, and Harry. I mean, they're written by people we don't know who they were.
Just to show you how stupid the Mohammedan. Isn't it? This is the same guy who said that Jesus was crucified and buried and dead. So if you want to take what he say, you idiot, then you take what he say. Do you see how stupid you are? Muslims are bringing an atheist who hate God to prove their point. However, potato, so why your stupid God, he approved the Gospel of John? What is the name of the Quran Gospel, or the name in the Quran for the Gospel? It is Injil, and that is the Greek book. Abdul.
They were written by. They are anonymous. They are anonymous. They are anonymous. They are anonymous.
Conservative New Testament scholar Richard Balcom tells us that the argument that the text of our Gospels are close to the eyewitness reports of the words and deeds of Jesus runs counter to almost all recent scholarship.
Oh, and now if we go to the stupid Quran, 600 years after, we will see the stupid Quran says, believing in what is with them. So if those people telling the truth, that means your prophet is a fraud. Here we go. Lima ma'ahum. And this guy, he claimed that he speak Arabic. So he have no excuse to say, it doesn't say that, CP. This is the Quran, it says, and when a book come to them, confirming what is with them. Confirming what? What is with them. And this is not only one verse or two or three, it's tons and tons of verses. It's all over the Quran. The Quran even saying what is between their hands. لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ. So what is between his hand or their hands. So the Quran again, chapter 2, verse number 91, saying the same. So either you take your stupid Quran over those atheists, or you take the atheist over your stupid Quran. And then we will find out who is the stupid here. And we confirming what is with them. This is the same chapter, the Hindu chapter, cow, verse number 91. And we just showed you 89. It's the same. Confirming what is with them. What is with them? You see it? Maybe he's blind, like he's a prophet. And we can show tons and tons of verses. Chapter 2, verse number 101. Confirming what is with them. This is the stupid Quran saying that. So why the Muslim, they keep saying the opposite of what the Quran saying confirming what is with them. And now the Muslim, they will say, he don't mean that. He means some of what is with them. So are you saying to me the Quran is a stupid book and the Arabic is short to say some? Your God Allah is stupid to the point he forgot to say some? You know what? Look like your God and Muhammad and Jibreel are three some party. Let us continue. Is that the whole argument he have? Let us see. Number 2. Let us continue, actually. See if you have anything.
Deny it all you want, Jordan, but with 0 early manuscripts and 0 uninterrupted.
0 early manuscript. None of those were said. Actually, this guy himself, Borat, he said there's no book in the world have manuscript as the Bible. You are a scumbag like your prophet. Next video.
Who was Zainab? Zainab was the former wife of Muhammad's adopted son, Zayd.
Oh, hold on, before I go. Do you have even a 0 manuscript of your Quran? When the Muslim, they found a page donated by a Christian, and that page goes back to before Islam, which means the ink itself is not the same age of the page. The leather itself is before the area of Islam. And the Muslim, they went so crazy. Until now, the Muslim, they don't have a single copy for the following books: the Quran, Al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, etc., which mean the most authentic resource of Islam. They don't have a book for it. In fact, if we go right now to any Quran, we will find the Muslim says in the first page, this Quran is according to, read it, رواية هذا المصحف كتب هذا المصحف الكريم وضبط على ما يوافق رواية حفص ابن سليمان according to Hafs, according to Asim, according to Abi Abd al-Rahman al-Tabi'i, according to Ibn Habib al-Sulma, according to Uthman, according to Ali, according to Zayd, according to Ibn Ka'b, according to the Prophet. However, this is according to, there's no proof of it, not a single page. Not a single page. According to, and the first one according to is someone came 200 years after Muhammad. Now let's continue.
Who was Zainab? Zainab was the former wife of Muhammad's adopted son, Zayd.
Now look, I know usually the guy with the PhD is teaching the undergrad, but unfortunately for today, I think we're going to have to flip that script. Observe.
One day, when Muhammad went to visit his adopted son Zayd, he was greeted by Zayd's wife, Zainab, who was wearing very little clothing. What happened next?
Nothing, actually, because the narration you're relying upon in Tarikh al-Tabari is narrated by Muhammad ibn Umar al-Waqidi. Question, who was al-Waqidi? Oh, that's right, a well-known liar and fabricator. Now you see, David, that was...
So guys, the Muslim, they are saying to us that this is according to fabricator. The Muslim, they fabricated stories about their prophet. The Muslims, they fabricated stories about their prophet. Al-Waqidi is a fabricator. If we go right now and read the tafsir of Al-Qurtubi, is Al-Qurtubi taking Al-Waqidi and he's a fabricator too? Because if you Muslim take the Waqidi as a source of fabrication and you say this is what happened, that means you, all of you, are mentally ill. If we go right now and we read the story about Zayd, here we go. Anyone, guys, listen. They are not only they bully you, they will bully each other. Al-Waqidi is a Muslim. He's a liar. By the way, the Quran you are reciting is coming from Hafs, and Hafs is a liar. Do you want me to show you the same website you are showing me now? The same website you are showing, it says that Hafs is a kadhab. What a potato. Let us go and see if this is a source of trustworthy. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Now we can show you the one for Saudi Arabia. You will see the interpretation, and nobody in the interpretation saying it is a lie. So it is you who try to defend the honor of somebody who have no honor by saying it is a lie. Let us see who is the one reporting the story. By the way, if you don't like it here, we can find in different website. Hold on, forget about this one. Maybe this one is not good for you. Let us see if we can open the Saudi government website. All of those is Al-Qurtubi anyway, you know, Al-Qurtubi. Let me find the Saudi government. You see how easy this guy is a liar. That's it. We solved the problem. You know, the Muslims are really hilarious. Okay, you know what? This is the official government website of Saudi Arabia. I want you to make a video and show everybody where it says that this is a lie. This is Al-Qurtubi, and there is no Waqidi there. There's no Waqidi there. Potato. I just searched for the name Al-Waqidi in the page, and I found 0 Waqidi. So now what you will do? There is no Waqidi. We need to find a Waqidi to make the story a lie. Here we go. This is Al-Waqidi. We cannot find him. 0 in the search, in the page. So now, your prophet, he went to his own son's wife when she was home alone. And he was before screaming that Zayd is my son, and I am from him, and he is from me. And then Zayd went out of the house, and the prophet, he came to the house, and then Allah, he made the wind lift the curtain, and Zainab كانت متفضلة. She was wearing almost nothing. متفضلة. Brother. Let's see together what it says here. And not only that, by the way, it says here there is 16 privilege for Muhammad. One of them, if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately. And this can be found as number, I think, 10. Let us see. Yeah, brother, this is Al-Waqidi, you know, yeah, Al-Waqidi, okay. Let us see. Let us see. Here they are counting the privilege of Muhammad. Number 10. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. Who is saying that? This is not Al-Waqidi, and this is confirming the story. The Prophet, false Prophet Muhammad, he saw the women almost naked. His penis get in alarm, and he said, Subhanallah, Allahu mu'allif al-qulub. So praise be to Allah, the one who flipped my heart for you. And Muhammad here, he blame Allah for him going with the wind, with the lost, you know. Let us use the translation, Google translation. Translate. All right. If you go to 10th, you will see the word 10th in the page appear twice. All right. Not the first one, the second one. If his sight fall on a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her, not to marry her. The word nikah mean to F. So Al-Waqidi is a kadhab, Al-Qurtubi is a kadhab, Ibn al-Arabi is a kadhab. I mean, all of you Muslims are a kadhab. And actually, this is what we are making the video now, to show that all of you are a bunch of kadhab, because this is all approved by you Muslims, and you will notice nobody opposing this. Nobody saying no. And you will see the privilege, all of them about sex and money, sex and money, sex and money. All the privilege of Muhammad. All the privilege. And if you don't like with this website, we can open another website and we can read another translation or even a tafsir, whatever you want. All of them is the same garbage, proving Islam to be a fraud, my friend. So stop trying to defend by accusing your brother in Islam to be a liar. Al-Waqidi is a kadhab. You are a kadhab too. Now, here it says, let us see. This is a commentary about Al-Qurtubi. This is not Al-Qurtubi. Let us open. And they are describing even how Allah left the curtain by the wind. And they are describing Zainab that she was big, which means like fat and beautiful. Here we go. How Zainab she look like? Let us see. Why Muhammad he like her? Because she was so big. And you know, those Arab are obsessed with women who they are huge in size, because they believe that the one she is skinny, she is sick, she have something wrong with her. So if we go down here, we will see it says that Zainab كانت بيضاء جسيمة من أتم نساء قريش فهويها. So the Prophet, once he came, فأبصر زينب قائمة, he found Zainab standing, and she was so white, big, huge, and beautiful, from the most perfect, beautiful women of Quraysh. So he has lust for her. And he said, Subhanallah, Muhammad making Allah is the reason for his lust against unmarried women. She is a married woman to his own son in adoption, imagine. And he is flirting with her in the house. Where? In the house, not in the street, not in the house when the husband is not there. You see how trustworthy? Let me use the Google translation. And I will post the link for everybody so everybody can see it. Potato, Al-Waqidi is a liar. We solve the problem. You see how Muslim they can refute in 2 seconds. Yeah. Al-Waqidi is a liar. Al-Qurtubi is a liar. Al-Tabari is a liar. Ibn Ishaq is a liar. Ibn Kathir is a liar. Everybody is a liar. The Prophet got busted. Oh boy. Let's see the translation here, if the translation will come correct. But maybe it's better to copy it, to copy the translation, because I don't see the translation coming right. Not only that, Zainab, she said that each time after the Prophet he flirted with her, each time Zayd wanna have sex with her, Allah, he made his penis swell. His penis, what? This is the miracle of the penis. People take a note. Each time the husband, imagine the husband now, Allah, he preserved Zainab, the wife of the man, to Muhammad to F her. So each time the man wanna F, excuse my language, his wife, Allah, he made his penis swell. Al-Waqidi is a liar, but Al-Waqidi did not say that. This is here, this is here, this is... I mean, look, guys. I mean, you see, those Christians accusing the Prophet of lies. And Zainab, you know, when the Prophet went there, he put his head in the floor. He did not look at her ass. May Allah ask her. The Prophet was a very good man. Look, Zainab, she was standing. She was white and huge. The translation not coming good. White and beautiful, from the most perfect women of Quraysh. Zainab, she heard Muhammad flirting, not a glorification. You know, Muhammad, he's saying, Subhanallah, Mu'allif al-Qulub, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart. He is accusing his God that he is behind his fornication. Because Muhammad, he said in the hadith that fornication have many ways. Fornication of the eyes, fornication of the hands, fornication of the feet, and fornication of the penis or the vagina. Now Muhammad doing fornication in this moment with the eyes and the tongue. And he is accusing his God that he is behind that fornication. It is Al-Waqidi. Let us go to video number 2, 3, whatever it is. Let us zoom in. So guys, when you make those videos, you have to make them, try to make them shorter, you know, like cut them pieces, each topic alone. But you see how he solved the problem? Al-Waqidi is a liar. All Muslims are liars.
Allah's messenger. Whenever you have that, those two words, there's this little Arabic inscription. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Interesting. But Allah, the name of Allah, doesn't get that.
Did it ever occur to you that we don't say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam after Allah's name? Because Allah's name is in that very sentence.
I mean, you hit the guy in the belly, in the belly bump. Look at this look. Then Allah name in that very sentence. Abdul, he's asking you, why you don't add something to glorify your God after his name, but you add something after Muhammad's name to glorify Muhammad? Which one is more important? The smart you said that Allah name come after Muhammad, which means Muhammad is first and Allah is second, and Allah is just a decoration to make Muhammad more sexy, and you know it. Do you see how stupid you are? You just confirm what he is saying. He is asking you, how come you glorify Muhammad by saying that Allah and the angels are praying, not saying the blessing? Because all Muslims, they say, let us see if he will say that or not. Hold on.
Oh, you didn't notice? Listen carefully.
Listen carefully.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Salah mean pray. Allah, he pray on Muhammad. Why? Who is the God? And Allah, he pray to who? And if you say that mean a blessing, that will be more stupid, because the verse says, Allahu wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Allah and the angels praying on the Prophet. Go watch the debate with David Wood and Mimi Hijab. Muhammad Hijabi agree that Allah he pray for, not to. Next.
So academic, who defines what's normal and what's not normal? Who defines that?
Who defines what's normal and what's not normal?
Yeah.
Basically, you define what's normal and what's not normal.
So it's subjective.
That's it. That's first of all a stupid answer from a Muslim, because according to Muslims, it is not you who define what is normal or not. It is Muhammad, because you are a slave of Muhammad. So if Muhammad he say you drink camel urine, you drink it. But all of us we knew that drinking camel urine is nothing but eating shit. Shit have two forms. One is a liquid and one is a solid. You Muslim drink the liquid shit and you make it normal because Muhammad says so. So it is not you who define. You are just a slave, like a tail behind a dog. You don't decide where to go. The dog go, the tail follow. Yeah, smart.
Now, so now am I?
This is
This
stupid.
verse was revealed regarding the stoning of adulterers.
Nothing you said about the context of that verse undercuts my original point.
I'll gladly break it down for you.
Break
The
it.
Jews at the time had an issue, so instead of using their own scripture, they decided to go to Muhammad, peace be upon him, to solve the issue for them. So the Quran, when describing this, says, "Why do they come to you for judgment when they already have the Torah containing Allah's judgment?" Think of it this way. Imagine I was to ask a Christian for some advice, and the Christian would respond with, "Why are you coming to me when you have the Quran containing Allah's judgment?" Would we then understand that Christian to be saying that the Quran is reliable? And
That's a good one. And this is why you will not find a Christian saying that to you. And now you got your prophet busted, because in the Quran, Allah said to Muhammad, if you have a doubt about what we sent to thee, go and ask Christian Prince. Based on what you said, it is stupid to say to somebody, go and check your book, and his book supposedly it's not valid, and this is what he is saying to you. And now we find that Muhammad himself was advised by the funny Allah, Aka Muhammad, if you have a doubt about what we sent to you, go and ask the people of the Torah and the Gospel, chapter 10, verse number 94. And now, what you will say? Continue. Ah, different one. You look like funny, you know?
in fact, I'll use you as an example, because you yourself in your own video said,
Allah says to Muhammad regarding the Jews,
hold on, did you just say Allah says to Muhammad? Are you now admitting that the Prophet Muhammad received revelation from Allah?
Oh, I got you. Are you admitting that the Prophet refused revelation from Allah? Here we go, victory. Abdul, don't you know that Allah, his other name is Al-Waqidi for the Christians, which means he is a shaitan? So yeah, we admit that Muhammad received a revelation from Allah. I can prove it to you in 2 seconds. Isn't it your prophet, he said, that he received command from shaitan? And this is the hadith. And don't tell me now Al-Waqidi saying this hadith. This is very accurate. I know, you will say to me Al-Waqidi now, the Al-Waqidi, anything now. Who is the one who command Muhammad? Shaitan, the devil. He command me not, but to do good. Do you see it? Maybe you do not know how to read, as you Muslim claim about Muhammad. Who command Muhammad to do good? Shaitan. But who is the devil who do command Muhammad good? I mean, have you ever heard of a shaitan? He is a good shaitan? Do you Muslims have a good shaitan and bad shaitan? Now he might say to you, oh, it says here, it says a genie. Abdul, here we go. The hadith, it says shaitan. 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 Even the title of the chapter, it's about shaitan. So, good luck with that. You're a prophet, he received shaitan command. And command from shaitan, who is a Muslim shaitan. What the heck? Let's go back to the video. I mean, yeah. So today we will answer like as many we can of his funny videos, and you guys, you can cut them pieces. It's just for comedy, you know. I don't consider him someone. I mean, it just, we can use him for the benefit of making Muslims leave Islam. So are you admitting that Allah gave revelation? You know, you remind me when Muhammad received revelation during the time he was doing shit. If you open chapter 1 in Al-Fatiha and read the book of Asbab al-Nuzul, let us go there. Shall we? Each time the Prophet, he go out to do poo-poo, he hear a sound of an angel. And he said to him, according to the Muslim, he's an angel. He say, oh Muhammad. And what Muhammad he does? He flee. Read it. And this is what? Now you will say this is a liar too, you know, it's a lie. Each time the Prophet, he get out to do poo-poo, baraza wa tabaraza, to do shit, he used to hear someone calling him, oh Muhammad, and whenever he heard this, he used to flee. Your prophet is not even a man. I mean, you see, even when Mary, the angels came to her, she did not run away, and she is a female. Your prophet, his pant is between his legs, and now he is running, and the poo-poo is coming all the place. And then Waraq ibn Nawfal, who is supposedly a Christian, told him, listen, Abdul, next time you hear the voice, stand in your place, don't run, and ask him, who are you? Do you see it? And now what you will say? It is a lie. It is a lie. We Muslims, a lot of us, we lie about the Prophet, and we lie, and then we put it in books, and then we will publish it in universities, and we teach it to our kids because it is a lie. Yeah, it's lie only in YouTube. But in your school, they teach you that this is what happened. When it's embarrassment, you say it's a lie. In your school, you don't dare to open your mouth. Is that true? Let us go back to the videos. The only prophet who ran away, who received revelation during the poo-poo time, is Muhammad.
Oh, I see. You're being rhetorical. You don't actually believe the Prophet Muhammad received revelation from Allah.
Yeah.
You're just saying that rhetorically because we believe it in order to make a point. Hopefully this helped. This verse was revealed regarding the stoning.
Same time, by the way. Here you will see Muhammad about the stoning. The Muslims don't have the stoning. The Muslims didn't have a stoning verse in the Quran. Do you know why? Because the preserved Quran was eaten by a goat. The Jews, they have it. The Muslims, they don't have it. Why? Because the holy goat of Allah, and remember, the Muslims, they say, everything happened by the will of Allah. So who is the one who sent the goat to eat the Quran? Allah. Read carefully. A verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adults. Yummy, yummy. Breastfeeding for adults. Oh boy. I don't know how many of you are getting hungry. Oh. Okay. It is what? Breastfeeding for adult in the Quran. Where we can find those verses? Abdul, what the heck is that? Breastfeeding for adult? You? Yeah. Bad boy. So Allah, he wanna spoil the Muslims. So he told them, listen. This is a Muslim guy. He go and he found his neighbor sucking the boobs of his wife. She said to him, hold on. Okay, don't be stupid, you know. Okay, this is according to the prophet, and today, you know, the prophet, he said that, you know, like breastfeeding. This guy, he came, he says, can I do breastfeeding for you? As the prophet said, peace be upon him. You know, I don't have much to pay you, by the way, but yeah, I mean, you go inside your house, you found your wife doing breastfeeding for adult. And this was in the Quran, but this is not our topic. Where is the stoning to death? Read with me carefully. And now don't tell me Al-Waqidi said, this is not Al-Waqidi, and this is Hassan, which means good. It says here, the verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was under my pillow. And a time sheep entered and ate it. So now we have two things is missing in the Quran. So the question for the Muslim, the preserved Quran, who can recite for me the verses of a breastfeeding for adult 10 times? Listen, don't tell me the goat ate the Quran. I don't believe it. I believe that you Muslims is the one who ate it. You don't like it. It's an embarrassment. So you decide to eat it. And about goat eating Quran, I mean, it's possible, but did the goat eat your memory? Did the goat eat the memory of the Muslim? The Muslim, they keep bragging about that they do preserve the Quran. By what? By the memory of their heart. All right, the goat, she ate the Quran. Is the goat a Trojan horse who ate your memory? Waiting for the answer. May Allah bless you, goat. You must be a holy goat now, because you have a holy Quran came to your belly and came from your anus. And now the Quran became a fertilizer in the land of somebody. And this is the original Quran. Can you imagine the blessing of the poo of this goat at that day after she ate the Quran? What kind of fertilizer go down in the ground? Do you think people, they collected? Do you think there's a lucky person, he hide it and now one day he will sell it in eBay? Do you think that he will use it for nuclear facility? Do you think that he will see the light of Allah through the fertilizer coming from the poo of the goat? There's many options. All of them, soon they will be in the auction. And anything is embarrassing, they would say it's a lie. It doesn't say that, CP. Yeah. Going back to the videos. Oh boy. You guys, you will have a lot of videos to cut, huh? So now today we will make you have like 100 video maybe to cut short and post them online. Okay, let's go to the video number. What happened? Why the page of
now? So this verse was revealed regarding the stoning of adulterers.
Nothing you said about the context of that verse undercuts my original point.
I'll gladly break it down for you.
Yeah, we answered this one, but for some reason the page is not opening. I don't know why. The page is stuck. I'm not sure why. Let me see. It's not flipping down. What happened? Let's refresh the page. Okay.
The greatest and most common cause of curses in people's lives is breaking the first two commandments. In fact, this is not his page, so let us skip this one. Hold on. Where is
this verse was revealed regarding the stoning of adulterers. Many people don't truly appreciate the importance of marriage in maintaining a strong, healthy, pious society.
We are trying to find his videos in his page. Let's go back. So we can answer them in order. This one, I think we skipped something.
Now,
Did we skip? All right. Here's playing the music. I don't want to play this one. What's wrong with this YouTube? Why it's stuck?
This verse was revealed.
Look like it's forcing me to watch a video before I can jump to the second video. That's stupid. You know, I can't even go down no more.
Now,
what the heck is that? And he's playing music like a monkey. Don't you know that the music is haram, you idiot? And you are playing music. Aidun Saeed. Playing drum. Well, let us go back to his page then, and choose one by one, because obviously the page is not letting me go through. All right. So let us go here by order from here. I have to go back and then video by video, because for some reason is not allowing me to skip to the second video. Okay, let us see. Did we answer this one? I don't know. Yeah, we answered this one. Okay, skip this one. We skip. Okay. What? We just showed you, you idiot, that in your Quran, it's approving the Torah. And not only that, your stupid prophet Muhammad himself, he took an oath on the Torah. Physically, he put the Torah under his hand, and he said, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So if the Torah, some or most of it changed, and then we have an idiot who his name is Muhammad, who do not even know how to read it. He grabbed the Torah and he even take the cushion from underneath of him, show respect to the corrupt book, and then he placed the Torah, which according to you the corrupt book, over the cushion, and then he put his hand on it, and he is holding the Torah now, saying, he said, bring the Torah. Then he would draw the cushion from underneath of him, and he placed the Torah on it, saying, I believe in thee and him who revealed thee. So Abdul, as long as you stupid Muhammad and keep saying the Torah and the gospel is corrupt, the stupid Muhammad was being hypocrite. Don't you agree with me? Because the one who swear in a corrupt book, saying I believe in thee, he is nothing but a fraud. I will never swear in the Quran, because I know the Quran is not only corrupt, you cannot corrupt the corrupt. I mean, from the beginning, it's a garbage. So when Muhammad, he take the book, and this is 600 years after Jesus, and he placed his hand over. There's no sound? Oh, sorry. No problem. We will play his voice again. But I think you got my what I'm saying. So he's saying, the guy in the video, he said that the Bible little bit, maybe there's a little bit of change according to him. Let me put him in the video again. Okay. No problem. We play the video, the sound again. Take it easy, my friend. We will play it again. Here we go.
The problem is, if you acknowledge that there was corruption of some sort, on what basis do you claim that the message is the same for the most part?
Exactly. If you claim, but this is a claim. Nobody can. You are the one who claim it, you stupid. A second ago, you played a video saying that you claim, but do you have a proof? What do? You go to an atheist to prove your claim. But in your Quran, it confirmed the book. It confirmed the book. In Al-Baqarah chapter alone, there's tons of verses, not to forget to mention the other verses. And now, if we ask the Muslims, is the Quran corrupt? They will say no. Correct? Well, show me one Quran, agree with the other Quran. Not translation. I'm not talking about translation. I'm talking about Arabic Qurans. You will find a lot of differences between them. Actually, in fact, even the Quran of Hafs himself have a huge difference opposing Ibn Mas'ud. As an example, if you remember, where in the Quran it says, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا, and the sun run to its fixed course. In the Mus'haf of Ibn Mas'ud, it says that the sun does not run to its fixed course. This is chapter 36, verse number 38. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. 36:38. Laugh with me. the preserved Quran. How Ibn Mas'ud say the opposite from Hafs? Because one of them is wrong. The sun run to its fixed course, and the other one saying no, the sun does not run to its fixed course. Which one? Both cannot be right. If you go down here, and this is again Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. Read carefully with me and laugh at the preserved Quran. This is just one of billion example. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. So the Quran here saying that the sun runs and there's no end station for it. And this is a translation. And the sun runs with no fixed course for a term. No fixed course for a term. Go up. Opposite. And the sun runs to its fixed course. Which Quran is the true Quran? The one run to a fixed course, or the one does not run to a fixed course? Here, again, you will see different Quran. And the Muslims are confused which one of them is the true one. They don't know. So they have to put them both. But they are opposing each other. There's a huge difference between somebody who go to sleep in the sentence, and the other sentence, somebody he don't go to sleep. So it cannot be the same. And when they say to you there is different reading, it's just a change of dialect. That's a lie. This is the opposite meaning. This is not a change of dialect. And what dialect? Ibn Mas'ud, he lived in the same town where Muhammad lived. So why every Muslim would have a dialect when it is a small town of Quraysh? You know, when you hear Muslim talking about 7 letters, you would think that we are talking about a China who have many ethnic group. This is a small tiny village. It's called Quraysh. What dialect? And who is the one who asked for 7 recitation for the Quran? Muhammad. Do you have them? Can you recite them for us? Is the verse about stoning to death and breastfeeding for adult is gone from all the Quran, or only one Quran? As you see, Quran is a very stupid book, and the Muslims, they cannot refute except by doing the bully. Let us continue and laugh more. I hope you guys have a good time laughing at those Muhammadan.
Surah 5:43 through 44, Allah says to Muhammad regarding the Jews, but why do they come to you for judgment when they already have the Torah containing Allah's judgment, and then they turn away after all? Interesting. So Allah is saying that the Jews during Muhammad's time already have the Torah in their possession. This statement by Allah makes no sense if the Torah the Jews had was corrupt or not the actual Torah. Why would Allah be telling them to judge by the Torah if he knew it was corrupt? Or maybe Allah's wrong in this instance.
Could be. Or maybe someone forgot to do their research. For those who are unaware, this verse was revealed regarding the stoning of adulterers. At the time of the Prophet, there...
We answer this one. Same time, stupid. Where it says this is regarding the stoning of adulterer. Same time, even if it's about the stoning of adulterer, even if it is, still, when you say to them, why you are coming to me, and when you have the Torah, he did not say to them, well, you have a verse about it in the Torah. He says, you have the Torah. Nowhere in the verse mentioning the stoning. You're an idiot. And we cannot even find the stoning word in the Quran. You're an idiot. Same time, your idiot God, according to this gentleman who got you busted, if Allah is a smart God and their book is full of garbage, now how the Jews, they will knew what he's talking about? If you are saying to me that this is about the verse of the stoning, well, you should have it too. You don't even have it. Same time, if Muhammad is saying to them, go back to your book, and their book is full of lies, and there's only one thing is true, why your prophet, he took an oath in the whole book. In the top of that, all of this, we mention many verses in the Quran, speaking about the Quran to be true, the Bible to be true.
Thuma is then. So, Rumsey, why are you lying on here, man? Stop making bad art.
It's bad enough you hit like a girl, but...
Yeah, you remind me of your prophet, how he hit when a man, he come to him and he said, can we, who is this woman with you? You know, who is this woman? He want to have sex with her. And then Aisha, she said to Muhammad, who is this man who says such a thing to you? He said to her, Ahmaqun muta'. He is a fool we have to obey, which means if he insists to have sex with you, you have to do it. He is a leader of a big tribe, and Muhammad, he have no match. He will kill him, he will eat him alive. Now, as long you are the man, and talking about beating by sandals, isn't it your stupid Quran saying that if somebody homosexual, all of you Muslims, you have to carry your sandals and beat the homosexual? This is the Quran. And now don't tell me it doesn't say that, CP. People will laugh at you. Okay? Yeah. We go to the Quran and we will find the following. It doesn't say that, CP. Does it? No, it does not. Yeah, Christians are crazy. And now he will bring me Al-Waqidi too, you know? Yeah. Here is you Muslims, as long you admitting that the one who used sandals to beat people is a female. This is you Muslims in the time of Muhammad practicing the women beating by sandals. Read carefully with me. Potato. When two of you, which mean two men, which is very popular between Muslim community to be homosexual, even Muhammad himself is a homosexual, and we can prove it so easy. It says here, the one who act as the people of Lut, act adultery or homosexuality, intercourse, punish them both with insult and beat them with sandals. So you are insulting the guy, saying the one who do this is an act of a woman, when this is your religion and this is your God, telling you Muslim, don't use sword, use sandals. Do you see it? And now what you will say, it doesn't say that, CP. And now we need to ask you, where is the punishment for homosexuality in the Quran? Zero. This is the only verse speaking about homosexuality. He will say to you, it's in the hadith. Muhammad later, he lived with the Jews, he learned from them, so he said, do as the Jews they do. But there's nowhere in the Quran it says, what is the punishment for homosexual? As you see, just heard them, and if you beat a homosexual with a sandal, he might get excited. Abdul, like your prophet. Let us back, go back. Here he's playing cartoon too. He's a kid, you know. I don't know why this is stupid YouTube keep, you know, like freezing. Let us go. Skip. All right. Now we go back to the video
Check
here.
the Arabic, Thumma is then. So Rumsey, why are you lying on here, man? Stop making bad.
It's bad enough you hit like a girl, but now I guess I gotta teach you Arabic and English.
Mm-hmm.
The word then doesn't necessitate a sequential order, nor does the Arabic word thumma. Chapter 19, verse 70 uses the word thumma and reads, then surely it is we who are most knowing. What do you know? The Arabic word thumma and the English word then both don't necessitate sequential order.
Let me get you busted, potato. This is an official Islamic teacher. He teaches Arabic. It's called Learn Quran. Learn Quran. Learn Arabic Quran. And this is Thumma in his video. And this guy is not a Christian. He is a sheikh. Thumma is a conjunction that usually indicate order and extensive period of time, which means there's a long distance between the one before it at a time, long time, before the one before it and the one after it. And it's used specifically to indicate time, not only just order. It have to be about something happen while after, not right away.
Actually highlight the difference in the light of another conjunction, which is the fa. So fa is a conjunction that usually indicates order as well. So they highlight the difference in the light of another. Usually indicates order. So it joins between two things and it indicates order between them and an extensive period of time. We'll explain what that means in just a second. Just prior to giving the example, we need to actually highlight the difference in the light of another conjunction, which is the fa. So fa is a conjunction that usually indicates order as well. So they both indicate order. The difference is that thumma indicates an extensive period, while fa indicates a brief period.
So who is the stupid who want to teach them Arabic? You remind me of Mimi Hijab, who want to teach Arabic and Hebrew to David Wood. Haha, I know this is coming. I'm going to teach you Arabic and Hebrew. And what? Elijah mean God is with us. So the potato you who's trying to teach somebody Arabic, obviously you do not know Arabic. And that will make Islam funny and stupid. Why? Because if we go in the Quran, we will find the following. When Allah was creating the earth and the heaven, the idiot Allah, he keep using the word thumma. Read with me and laugh. Let us see. You see, the Muslims, they want to teach you Arabic, brother. I mean, what you can say, you know, what you can say. If you read in chapter 79, you will see one of the most hilarious, stupid God who already, you know, this is stupid God. He don't even remember what he said previously. And when we say the stupid God, we mean Muhammad. So according to the Quran, Allah, he built the sky, and then he left the sky up, and then he made the day and the night, and then after that, he spread the earth. However, if we ask this Abdul, which one Allah created first? The answer is the earth. So look what happened. Allah created the earth first. And this is more stupid ever to say, because if you create the earth first, shouldn't you create a space for it? Potato, isn't it the sky is the space? So Allah created the earth first, and then he did not finish the earth. He went to make the sky. He finished the sky, and then he came back to the earth, and now he made the earth flat. And then what happened? And he started doing those things as you see, one by one. But you know, what is the problem? If you go to different verses in the Quran, you will find that the stupid Allah, he forgot, and he is saying totally the opposite. Okay. Maybe we should go first to the cow chapter. Here, it confirmed that Allah, he created the earth first. Do you remember the Zakir Naik speaking about the Big Bang? Brother sister, the Quran mentioned the Big Bang, and the Big Bang is proven, and the Quran mentioned 1400 years ago. According to the Quran, the earth created first. What Big Bang, potato? The only Big Bang you got now, since Lady Dawah told you that the scientific miracles of the Quran is a fiction and it's a lie. He who created for you all that things on earth, moreover, he designed, comprehend the heaven. So look what happened. It says in this verse that he created everything on earth. But the other chapter saying no. He come back and he start walking in the earth and he put mountains. Here it says he created everything in the earth and then he went to the sky. There it says no. He created everything in the sky. He left up the sky. he made the stars and the moons and the day and the night, and then he started working the earth, and then he created water and grass and trees, and then he put mountains. Are we done? No. Let us go to other verses. The stupid Muhammad gift keep coming. He never ended, brother. If we go in the Quran, where it says, in chapter 41, verse number 9 and 10, and by the way, you can read from the beginning because the Quran have nothing to do with verses. They are not connected mostly. So here it says in chapter number 41, Allah, he created the earth in 2 days. He placed mountains in the top of it, and everything else in 4 days. And then he went to the sky, and then he made the sky finish, made the stars. But in the other chapter says the opposite. It says he went first. Look, read with me. Look, the stupid Muhammad. Look at the donkey. He created everything in the earth, and then he went to the sky. Chapter 2, verse number 29. Chapter 79, reading from verse number 27, he created the sky and he finished it, totally finished it. He made the day and the night, which means the sun, everything in the sky is perfect now. And then after he made the day and the night, etc., then he started working in the earth. But we go to the other verse. Let us continue. Chapter 41, verse number 9 and 10, 11. You see here it says, he made the earth in 2 days. He made everything in the top of the earth in 4 days. Then he went to the heaven, and he started working in the heaven, and the heaven was a smoke. And then he made the day and the night and the stars, and that is the last thing to do. So who is the stupid here? Which one Allah created first? The stars or the mountains? The stars or the water? The stars or the grass? Stupid Muhammad, he don't remember which one he created first. Let us go back to the video. Shall we continue, guys, or do you think he is worth to continue, or you are enjoying the comedy? What do you think? Should we be merciful on him? I mean, this guy will become the joke of everybody. And as you see, we showed them. Here we go. Let me give you the link of Thumma. This idiot, he is saying Thumma does not mean next. This is stupid. He claimed that he have knowledge in Arabic. This is the link. This is the link. And this is a Muslim, this guy, he is very, and he made videos to refute me too, supposedly. This is what Thumma mean. Thumma mean long after. Long. And this is why actually I wanted to use it here in chapter 41. You will see Allah, he is using Thumma. Allah in verse number 10 and verse number 9, he created the earth in 2 days, and then he did everything in the top of the earth is 4 days. This is 6 days. Now the Muslim, to fix this problem, they say to you, no, this is 4 days including the 2. That will be stupid. You mentioned already the 2, so there's no point to mention the other 4 if they are not other 4. Do you see the stupidity? But to fix it, Muhammad obviously he made a mistake. 2 plus 4, that's already 6, and then plus 2, that is already 8. But the Quran says in many places Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. But look what happened here. Here it says Thumma stawa ila sama. Thumma, the Muslim translated as then. That is a false translation, because Thumma mean long period of time, not right after. Then is right after, but it's not. But even if you use it as then, that is a contradiction for the other verses in the Quran. Then, again, then. But as you see, we showed you how the Muslim themselves, they explain it, saying that this is nothing but Thumma, as long period. Let me put it for you on the screen again. In Arabic, if you want to use something for short term, Next conjunction, you say fa. Fa is a letter you add it to something, and that will make it, you are telling that something after, right after happened. If you use the word thumma, as you see the Muslim Abdul saying in the video, it's a conjunction that is usually indicate order and extensive period of time. Isn't it nice that the Muslim, they make videos on YouTube so we can use it to defeat Islam? Honestly. I mean, if those Abdul themselves, they are not making those videos, people, they might say, okay, you know, this is a Christian saying such a thing. What if he is lying? Maybe he is not saying the truth. Maybe he is making other things up. But as you see, we are using the Muslim videos.
Revelation that Muhammad had 500 years after Jesus, which obviously means Muhammad never met Jesus.
Do these missionaries think God has a bad memory? Since God doesn't forget, it wouldn't matter if he sends a prophet 500 years later, 600 years later, or 6 million years later.
Stupid. You are a low-class IQ potato. The guy saying to you, if I will go with you now, your God have a strong memory. But don't you think your God, his memory is so slow to the point, he wake up 600 years after Jesus to remember that he should have sent a man, his name is Muhammad. So the stupid you, claiming that your God have a strong memory, but the strong memory of Allah did not get activated until 600 years pass. And, oh, I forgot, man, I forgot. The Christians, they are worshipping the wrong God for the last 600 years. Man, I should put note in my screen. You know what? I have a note here. I have to do breastfeeding for adult 10 times. Okay, what is this note here? This note is says Muslim should drink camel urine. I remember that. Okay, what this note here? Oh, a Muslim woman, if she divorced 3 times, she have to F a new husband before she come back to the husband. What is this note here? Oh, this is note dirty. It's so old. Where I don't know. Oh, this note is 600 years ago. Hey, Allah, don't forget, you idiot, to remind the Christians that they are worshiping the wrong God. Jesus is not God, okay? Huh? Man, I forgot it. Man, covered by dust. I apologize, I apologize. So the stupid you, instead of saying the opposite, that your God obviously don't have a good memory, your God is an idiot, he slept for 600 years, and not only that, Allah is the one who deceived the Christians. We will see that later. Let us see next video.
Revelation that Muhammad had.
This is a stupid video.
I had so many dreams in my life. I know what dream is, and I know what real is. And this was far from any kind of dream that I can ever imagine.
I'm just curious to know if it actually gave you an intellectual reason as to why Islam is false and Christianity is true.
But
you know what? I want to go with you. So when your prophet, he was squeezed by the angel Jibreel. And even Jibreel did not say, I am angel. And he did not even mention his name. How your prophet, he noticed that Christianity is not true? I mean, the Jibreel, he just squeezed him. And nowhere in the Quran it says that Christianity is corrupt. Or what the Quran is saying, that the Christian, they believe in Jesus, that he is a son of Allah. But we don't believe in Allah, and the Quran itself contradicts itself, saying that the Christian believe that Jesus is Allah. If we go to the stupid Quran, you will see how stupid Muhammad is. Muhammad is so confused. Have you ever heard of somebody think that the Trinity is Mary versus Allah versus Isa? In the same time, the same stupid God, he claimed that the Christian believe that Jesus is the son of Allah. But the same Muhammad, he believed that Jesus is Allah. He believed that the Christian believe in that. All right? So look with me. In chapter 5, verse number 17, it says, surely disbelieve those who say Allah is the Messiah. And now I want to ask everyone taking hashish from the Islamic religion, if the Christian believe that Allah is the Messiah, who is the Son? Guys, are you with me? Do you see the stupidity? If Allah is if the Christian believe Allah is the Messiah, Where is the Trinity? The Christian, they don't believe that the Messiah is the Father. Neither they believe that the Father is the Messiah. So when the stupid Muhammad, he say that the Christian believe that Allah is the Messiah, if we assume he is the Father, which is not true, but it is for the sake of discussion, if he is, then the Trinity is not there. That means the Christian, they believe in one person, one God. In other verse, the stupid Muhammad, he say that the Christian believe that the Messiah is a son of Allah, and the Jewish believe that Uzair is a son of Allah. Chapter 3, verse number 90. But those two verses cannot be true, because first of all, we cannot find in the whole Torah where the Jews worship a man, his name is Uzair. Not as Muslims they say, it's a claim. Can you show me one place? Can you show me one book? The Jews, they say that? No, never. It's a lie. The Jews call Uzair the son of Allah, and the Christian, they call Christ the son of Allah. But in the other verse, the stupid Muhammad saying the Christian believe that Christ is Allah. So how he can be Allah and he is his son in the same time? Obviously, Muhammad is an idiot. He don't understand not another about Christianity. The Christian don't believe that the Son is the Father, neither they believe that the Father is the Son. We don't. This is why we call it the Trinity. So when Muhammad, he says the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah, then we need to ask him, who is the second person in the Trinity and who is the third person? The Messiah is Allah now. If this is what the Christian believe, so who is the second person and who is the third person? What a drama. You know, in China they say he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. And there is a reason for that, my friend. However, this guy here, by the way, this is, I do not know who is this person, but obviously he is a Muslim who is, he saw a miracle, according to him, and the Muslims are very upset. He left Islam. He left Islam because he saw.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. I said it like 8 times screaming, and my soul told me, you're wrong, it's not true.
Sounds cool and all, except it's missing the part where either Jesus or some kind of angel comes along.
Yeah, which one? Which one? Which one? Hey, Abdul, who is the one who came to Muhammad first time? What about the second time when he was doing shit? What about the first time ever when Khadija, she did striptease? You see, why you don't tell this guy? Let us find out if he is seeing God or an angel or something truthful. By what? By asking him to do what Khadija did to Muhammad. What Khadija did to Muhammad, brother? She told her husband, when you see this angel next time, tell me. Tell me. He told her, I see him. I see him. And then Khadija, she asked Muhammad to sit in the top of her left thigh. She said to him, still you see him? He said, yes. And then she asked him to sit in the other thigh. She said, still you see him? He said, yes. And then she asked him to sit in the top of her, and she took off her clothing. And she said to him, do you see him? He said, no. She said, the praise be to Allah. It is an angel. This is not a Satan. As long you are questioning what he saw, how come you are not questioning somebody? He proved that he is a prophet by striptease act. This is a Sirah Nabawiyya Ibn Hisham, volume number 1, page number 239. And this is the chapter name, Imtihanu Khadija Burhanul Wahi. Khadija is examining the inspiration came to Muhammad. How? By showing her legs and her thigh and her panties and her nipples. And all of this, the angel is still watching. But when the prophet, she told him to sit in the top of her, and the angel, he understood. Now it's time for boom boom, because the angel is so shy, brother. He left. And now Khadija, she said to Muhammad do not know. Muhammad himself, he is the prophet. Imagine, Khadija, he is a woman, and they are half a brain in Islam. She is the one who confirmed to Muhammad by her panties and her ass and her vagina that this must be an angel. Muhammad, he said, how? I don't understand. She said, listen. If this is Shaitan, he would love to sit there watching us having sex. Shaitan, he like porn. Angels don't. Oh. So when he sat in the top of her first thigh, she asked him, still you see him? He said, yes. You know, okay, my cousin, sit in my left thigh. Okay, here. Muhammad, he's like a baby. Okay, cute puppy. So he said to him, hey, Messenger of Allah, do you still see him? He said, yes, I see him. She said, okay, sit here in my right thigh. And Muhammad is moving like a puppy from a place to place, like a kid. And she said, do you see him? He said, yes. And then she said, he turned and, okay, turn now and sit in my lap, okay? Face me. Okay, let me take off my bra and put your hand here. No, not here. Muhammad, I told you. Not now. Just wait. One by one. Put your hand here, okay? She said, to Messenger of Allah, do you see him? And he sat in the top of her. He said yes. And then she took off her clothes and she said, do you see him? He said, no. She said, the praise be to Allah. This is an angel from God. Okay? So you are questioning that guy because he's so light, and the light spoke to him about Islam to be fraud. And as you see, he's an Arab. He's born as a Muslim. There is no reason for him to lie about what he saw. And now he decided to become a Christian. And now you decide to bully him instead of showing him something useful, maybe, to prove to him that he is seeing Satan. And as you see, the guy was shouting Allahu Akbar many times. So your prophet is a liar then. Because if your prophet telling the truth, isn't your Muslim supposed to, when you shout Allahu Akbar, the enemy of Allah, Shaitan, he will be terrified? So how this Shaitan who came to this man, you are claiming that he is Shaitan, not an angel, how come he shout Allahu Akbar many times and still Shaitan is not running away? Do you think Allahu Akbar expired?
Like, all I see is this white light flying around me in circles fast, and I'm falling. I knew it was my guardian angel.
Right on schedule, the angel shows up and tells you Christianity is true, eh?
Amir, you have to listen to me. You have to tell him he can still hear you. Tell Jesus to save you before your soul leaves your body.
You know what? You got me. Hi, excuse me, where's the pool? I need to get baptized.
Oh, okay. Just to show you that you are a stupid donkey again. You are making bully of something your prophet could not perform. When they ask Muhammad, hey Muhammad, you are trying now to act like a Christian and trying to be the same as the Jew. So how come you don't have baptism? What Muhammad, he said, you are an idiot. You do not know what the Quran teaching, don't you? That baptism in the Quran. Here we go. According to Muhammad, Allah is the one who do baptism to Muslims. If we go to the stupid Quran, chapter 2, verse 138, just to show you that those idiots, they are kids, they do not know their religion. Chapter 2, verse number 138, it says that Allah is the best to do baptism. Who is the one best to do baptism? Allah. Muhammad, he could not do baptism. Where is the verse? Hold on. Do you see it, Abdul? I want to jump in the pool. So baptism, so you are trying to bully Christian now that we have a pool and we jump in it and this is baptism, Abdul? Well, wait. I want to show you the pool of your prophet, because you should follow the steps of the prophet, because he used to jump in the pool too. Let us see the pool of Muhammad. Can we? Yes, brother. Sure. Here we go. Your prophet, he used to jump in a small tiny pool, have dead dogs and women blood from period. Now I will be happy, proud of you that you are following the steps of your prophet if you do as he did. Your prophet, he has his own pool. Read carefully. He, the prophet, people, they ask him, hey Muhammad, what are you doing, man? You jump in water, have dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage thrown in it. This is the pool of Muhammad. Takbir. What is the pool of Muhammad? Little jacuzzi in the size of the dress, as Abu al-Khudari he mentioned. He measured it with his abaya. Very small, tiny body of water. And this is not running water. Remember, this is Mecca. People will never throw garbage in water if it is good to drink. They will never do that. This is water coming from the people, you know, in the old villages. Until now, actually, many places, they still wash the dishes behind the door of the house. And then they have little hole, and at the door go out to the street. And there's little tunnel will go to the lower point in the town. And this is where the sewage will be. Here, Muhammad is taking shower in his sewage, claiming that water is always pure. And nothing make it not pure. So as long as you want to jump in the pool, can you please take a video, bring many dead dogs, and they have to be dead bodies, remember, not just died now. I mean, you know, as you see, even the hadith says stinky. You see the word stinky? It's not me even saying the word, you know, it says stinky, you see? I don't know if you know how to read English. Stinking, you know. So the prophet now preparing himself to pray to Allah, and he is jumping in a stinking water, have dead dogs and women blood from period. And this is explain why Prophet Muhammad's skin was so hilarious, so white. I think the dead dogs, they act like a bleach. And Muhammad, he was, imagine himself going to the beach. And the women rags for period, he wore them like a bikini. And he lay down and he said, this is what is going to be the future of the burkini. What a beautiful prophet, clean prophet. And according to the prophet, water is always pure and nothing make it impure. But isn't it piss? 95% of it is water. Potato. What is piss? How much water is in the piss? And what the difference between piss and this? Muslim don't accept hadith. Guys, here we go. This Muslim, he refuted me again. You see how Muslim, they refute anyone? Anything you say, in a second, they will give you a refutation. Listen. Look what Zayd. This is Zayd, the husband of Zainab, the one Muhammad, he used to sleep with her when she is married to Zayd. You must be proud to be Zayd, my friend, and your father, even your wife. Muslim, don't accept hadith. Only sahih ones that were narrated by a group of Sahaba. Well, you idiot. This is Ibn Sa'id al-Khudari. This is Sahaba. And here it says Sahih. Do you know how to read? Sahih. So what we will do now? It says Sahih, brother. Brother. We. It is Sahih. We. So he tried to escape, you know, the embarrassment. Anything you say to them, they would try to put it down. It's not true. It's not authentic. I mean, yeah, we Muslims, we lie a lot about the Prophet. You know, Muslims are a bunch of liars, and they cannot wait to lie about their Prophet. But it says Sahih. This one it says Hassan. This one it says Hassan. This one it says Sahih. Look. I mean, it says Sahih, but it's not Sahih. It says Sahih, but it's not Sahih. So in Islamic books, when the Muslim they say Sahih, they mean it's not authentic. Yes, sahih mean authentic, but they mean the opposite to confuse the enemy, brother. How deep it is. So he want to jump in the pool. Shall we continue or enough for have mercy in this guy? Maybe next time we can continue. Let us open Skype and see if there is anyone. But we gave you enough videos to laugh at him and what he is saying. And maybe he will repent and be honest a little bit. You want to jump in the pool, you idiot? Well, we made you jump in the pool. Here we go. Your prophet, he jumped before you. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan here would like to join us? And you know, we know how Muslim they can refute us. You know, like, you know, you ask the Muslim a question, it's very easy to refute the Christians. Very easy. You know, like, okay. It's very easy.
From Holland, when Allah mentions in Surah Al-Qalam that He has a shin, a leg, يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون. This shin, this leg, belongs to Allah. And the authentic hadith in Al-Bukhari confirms this.
Someone is saying to me, don't run like Sam from Uthman. Our friend, give me Skype of Uthman. I will call him right now. Let us see who is the one running away. I challenge you to give me the Skype of Uthman now, and I will call him immediately. I keep asking it for the last year, and you Muslim, you don't dare to give it to me. So instead of wasting my time, inshallah, the enemy of the truth, Uthman, is a potato. He do not even know his book. He will never even dare to say hello to me. And this is my challenge for you, potato. Who is the Muslim will dare to give me the Skype address of Uthman to call him? All what you need to do, give me his Skype. I will call live on air in front of you. Now, tomorrow, the day after, all of you are potatoes. You keep asking me to debate Uthman, but Uthman never let me call him. How I'm going to debate him? You potatoes, your Uthman is a joke. And he knew his size. This is why he will never get close to me. And when you say to me, Sam did run from Uthman, I don't think Sam will run, but maybe he will not go and talk to someone low. For me, I don't mind. I take all kind of garbage. I don't mind, you know. Somebody have to clean the garbage. And that's me. So I don't mind, my friend. Let us see. This guy is calling me Kalb. Let us call this Abdul and see what they want.
Hello?
Hello, my friend. Do you have a Skype of Uthman?
I'm here to defend Islam.
No, you said to me that Uthman, people are running away from Uthman. Do you have his Skype so I can call him right now?
No, my little son.
Why you don't have a Skype of Uthman? He don't give it to you?
Uthman?
Why?
No, I saw Sam Shimon run from Uthman.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Sam Shamoun, but you see who is the one running away right now? Why you don't call Uthman? Why you don't call Uthman right away?
Why don't you debate me? Why don't you debate me?
Okay, but you are the one who said to me, Uthman. It's you who said to me in the text, Uthman is the hero. If Uthman is your hero, I can crush him between my two fingers. That's mean you are nobody. So
go fly out to California.
Huh?
Fly to California.
I'm not going to fly. I mean, you see, my friend, I have a rat in the garage. I'm not willing to go to the garage to kill the rat. So the rat, it's going to die sooner or later because I put poison there. So why I want to do that when I can kill all the rats in the world without going anywhere? So you're
Wallahi, bro, you've never defeated anyone in a debate.
okay. Hold on. Let me ask you. You see, in the front, hold on. In the front of us, we have a video about a person asking a sheikh about refuting the Christians. The Christian make fun of the Muslims, saying Allah have legs, He have hands, He have etc. How you can refute the Christian when they say to you Allah have body?
It's metaphorical. You have to go to the original Arabic.
Do you speak Arabic?
Yes.
Okay, where it says metaphorical. Where it says metaphorical, which book we can see that Allah have hands, it's metaphorical.
I don't know which hadith or which surah.
So how you are answering without knowing what is the question? You don't even know what it is.
I've heard this argument before.
Okay, so you heard argument. Okay, who is the one who said to you, okay, let me ask you, did Uthman, your hero, say that Allah's hands are metaphorical, or he said they are real?
I don't know, but Zakir Naik said that this is metaphorical.
What if I show you a video from Zakir Naik saying this is not metaphorical? Why you are lying?
Show me it. I'll admit if I'm wrong, but
okay, no, you will not admit. You admit you are a liar, because you said that you saw a video from Zakir Naik saying it's metaphorical. Okay, can you give me the video title of Zakir Naik saying that, and I will find the video of Zakir Naik saying the opposite, because if this is true, that means Zakir Naik refuting Zakir Naik, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, give me the title of Zakir Naik saying that this is metaphorical, and I will find the video of Zakir Naik saying no, this is not metaphorical.
Okay, I have the video.
All right, give me the title, please.
Send you it. Here, I sent you the link.
No, I don't open links. Just give me
the title is "What does it mean Allah have hands?" Question mark.
Okay. All right. So this is the video you are talking about. Look at the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. What does it mean Allah has hands? Correct. 7 years ago, have 5.4 view. Correct.
Yes.
And this is a video 13 years ago. Correct.
No, 7 years ago.
No, I mean, there's other video of him posted. They are the same age, actually, but this is the age of the video. But anyway, this is the video you are mentioning. Let us see what it says. Remember, you are saying this metaphorical, right? So we should hear that.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. I will play the video. Maybe you will not be able to hear it, but give me, when I'm done playing, it's just 2 minutes. We will play it, and I will be back to you.
Dr. Brother Zakir Naik, my question is regarding the form of Allah. Surah number 39, Zumar, verse 67. The translation says that, and on the day of resurrection, the whole of the earth will be grasped by His hand, and the heavens will be rolled up in His right hand. There is also an hadith in support of this, Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 6, hadith number 336. Can we just imagine some form of Allah?
The sister asked a question and Surah Al-Zumur, it says, she's correct, Quran does say that on the day of judgment, the direction Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hold all the creation, and various verses in the Quran, etc. But if you heard my talk, sister, I gave you the key word. The key to this concept is Surah Ash-Shura, chapter 42, verse number 11, which says, Laisa kamislihi shay. There is nothing whatever like Him. So if Quran says Allah has hands, people ask me that the Quran says Allah holds the sky. What do you mean He holds like that? If I say I am holding my family together, do you mean to the 24 hours I am with my wife and my child? I'm not holding my wife and child always, yet I'm holding them, but I'm not holding them like that. These are words used. And whenever, as I said, if Quran says Allah sees and hears, that Allah is here like us. He hears. How He hears? Allahu Alam. Allah knows. He has a hand, but not like yours and mine.
Did you hear it? He has a hand. They are not metaphorical. In the minute 138, 1 minute 30 seconds, he said, Allah has a hand, but is it like our hand? No.
Exactly.
Okay,
No one is like
but you said it's metaphorical. You said it's metaphorical. No, it's not metaphorical. It is not metaphorical. Allah has hands. Allah have a face. Listen, here we go. I will play for you the other sheikh too. And actually, I will play for you Zakir Naik himself, saying clearly that yes, he have hands. More clear. Go ahead, listen.
And there is a saying that on the last day, on the day of Qiyamah, everybody will witness seeing Allah. So how do we refute that allegation? People say that the Quran itself gives a form to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The brother asked the question that how do you refute the anthropomorphism philosophy, which Islam doesn't believe in, but how does Islam talk about Allah has got hands and the day of judgment you see Allah? Basically, understand what is the meaning of anthropomorphism. Anthropomorphism means Almighty God himself coming in different forms and taking those forms that you know about. So for example, for a human being will think about a human being. An animal will think about an animal. So for the animal, it's an animal, but because he's God coming in the form of an animal for an animal, even the human being should respect that animal God. So that's how we have gods in all types of forms. What you can imagine, what you can think. So therefore we say that Islam doesn't believe in anthropomorphism. The basic philosophy of the anthropomorphism, it is that Almighty God is so superior, He's so holy.
He is superior, He is so holy, but He have hands, He have a leg. Let us go, to make it short, this video is long. Here we go. This is your sheikh. I will play the video too. You can watch it from your side. It says, how to refute deviant people who co-accuse us of giving Allah a figure of hands and legs, etc. And now he will say to you, you can listen to the video on my YouTube. Yes, Allah have hands, so what?
I never wrote it down and I never...
Wait, no, you can, it's not up to you. It's not up to you to explain it. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. Okay, listen. Listen. Do you know a guy, his name is Farid?
No.
You never heard of Farid?
No.
Okay, Farid is a friend of Mimi Hijab. He have a video of himself saying, yes, Allah has hands. Mimi Hijab himself said yes. Lili Dawah said yes. Uthman said yes. You say no. Look here, you Muslims have different God. You have a different God. Listen.
Did he have hands?
Listen to the video here. Listen to the video. Listen to me on YouTube. This is your sheikh, and he is a Muslim Sunni from Saudi Arabia saying yes. Don't tell me no. Who care about your no? This is your sheikh. You're a kid. Nobody count on you. You don't even know how to read your Quran. Who care what you say?
Does Isa have hands? Yes or no? Did he have hands on earth?
Don't change the topic. Your God have hands or not?
This is part of the argument.
No. My God have hands. Your God have hands. So your God is not a man. Your God is not a man. Is that correct? Is your God is a man?
Yes.
Okay. Is he a chimpanzee?
No.
So what he is?
God.
What I'm not asking you now. I know you call him God. I'm saying he have hands now. And the hadith says that both his hand in the right side. And the sheikh, all of them, and Zakir Naik explain that Allah nothing like him, but nothing like me too, and nothing like you. Every one of us, even the drop of the water is not the same as a drop of water, the same as ice, the same as a snow. So does that mean snow is God? No. Your God have a leg. Why he have a leg?
His leg and arms, are you talking about? It's not like Jesus or Isa when he had arms and legs. This is in heaven. This is the heavenly realm. It's different.
So so your God Allah have a heavenly legs.
Right, exactly.
What does that mean?
Man can't comprehend this. Man can't comprehend that.
So I cannot comprehend the leg of Allah, but why Allah call it leg if we cannot comprehend it? If it is something else, then he should not call it leg. If it's something else, you should not call it hands.
It's like one. It's like one for
exactly. Thank you very much. So now he is saying, guys, that the hand of Allah, like our hands, it's like one. Okay, that means it's like our hand. You just said that. In the beginning, you said to me it's a metaphorical, and now you are saying to me, no, it's not metaphorical. It's like our hands. So
it is metaphorical because it's not one-to-one.
What do you mean not to one-to-one? No, metaphorical mean it's not physical. When you say not metaphorical, it means it's not exist as something physical. But now you confirm that Allah have a physical form and a physical hand and a physical body. Well, Zakir Naik confirmed that. He said his hand. He said no. He said he has hands, but not like us.
Exactly.
Okay, but they are hands. So he have hands. He have hands.
But you're assuming the hands are like our hands. That's
No, you are the one who
question.
said, you are the one who said, like our hands. You said that. I said to you, why Allah calling it hand if it is not a hand? You said, because it is like our hand. So how it is like our hand, as an example, I have 5 fingers. How many fingers Allah have in his hand?
5.
Exactly. That's amazing. So now my hand is the same as the hand of Allah. Now the question to you, why Allah have hands?
Why does it matter? Why does that matter?
Well, if Allah, he make things by saying be, why he need hands?
Because he's interacting in a heavenly realm, and that's what he decided he wanted to.
He interacting by what? Interacting with what?
Huh?
Interacting with what?
He's interacting in the heavenly realm, so he's taking a different form.
What different form? Are you saying to me? Are you saying to me that your God Allah is a grim and he changed his form?
Yes.
Oh, he's a grim, like in the movie.
No, you're just making jokes.
I'm not. I'm not. I am not. You are the one who said that Allah he changed his form.
But you're making jokes.
I make joke as I want. You are the one. You are the one who said. You are the one. You are the one. You are the one who said yes. Allah he changed his form. Yes. Don't change topic. Don't change topic. No. We have one God. Even your stupid Quran says the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah. Are you saying the Quran is stupid?
No. Where's that? Show me the hadith or the surah. Show me it.
This is da'if. This is da'if Quran.
Where is it? Show me chapter and verse.
This is I just told you. This is da'if Quran.
And recite it in Arabic. Recite it in Arabic.
Do you know Arabic yourself? You said no.
Recite it in Arabic. You know I'm gonna check your Arabic.
But you say you do not know Arabic.
When? I know I do.
You just said to me you do not know Arabic. How a person? What about you call Uthman and let us see who speak Arabic? Uthman the Sheikh and I am. Call Uthman right now. Do you know?
You're scared of Uthman. You're running.
I see. I keep asking you to call Uthman and I'm running from Uthman. Do you see how it works?
Listen, I'll call in tomorrow or 2 days. I'll get.
No, you call him right now. Right now. I want to talk to Uthman right now. Go ahead, call him.
No, he's sleeping right now, probably.
What sleeping, you idiot? This is he live in California. They are 3 hours behind. They are 3 hours behind us. They are. It is 10:23 right now here. It is still very early afternoon in California. Call him.
He's doing dawah. He's probably doing dawah.
No problem. This is dawah too. This is more important.
I'm sending him a message.
Listen. Okay.
I'll send him a message.
Okay. Hold on. You said you will send him a message. That means you have his phone number and you have his Skype. Is that correct?
Not his phone number, but I have him on Skype.
Okay. Can you give me his Skype right now?
Not now. Tomorrow.
No. Give me his Skype. Give it to me. I will text him.
Oh, you're so obsessed with him, dude.
You are the stupid one who came to me and you keep talking about Uthman, not me. I did not mention Uthman. Abdul, isn't it you who said to me?
My name is Saleh.
You are Abdul. You are Abdul. You are a potato. Here we go. I challenge you. Listen, you came to me. You said that Sam he ran away from Uthman, which is funny to say.
Yes.
And okay, let us see who is running from who. Let us see who is running from who. Give me the Skype of Uthman now.
I will message Uthman today.
Give me now. Give me Skype of Uthman. I want to call him right now.
He's just gonna block you. He
will block me. That means he's a potato.
No.
Well,
you haven't pulled up the video of Samson running. You want to pull the video up?
Listen, potato. You just said Uthman he will block me if I text him. So who is the one running away?
He doesn't know who you are. How is he?
No, everybody know who I am. I will tell him I'm a Christian prince. Don't worry. And
anyone can make a fake
I will
account.
I will leave a voice message for him too. I will call him. Right now.
In the middle of the night.
Give me the Skype, potato. Give me the Skype right now. Give me the Skype. Give me the Skype, and Allah will reward you virgins for that. Go ahead.
Oh wow, you're insulting the Quran now.
I insult the Quran every day. Don't you know? I insult Quran. I insult Muhammad. I love it.
No. Don't insult the Prophet. Don't make a mistake.
Okay.
Because if you do, I will destroy Trinity.
You will destroy Trinity. What you would do? You will use what, like spray or something? What you would do? You know? Listen. Don't change topic. Give me the Skype of Uthman, potato. Why you are scared?
Nope.
Why? I will pay you. How much you want?
I don't need money. I only need Allah.
I will pay you $100. I promise in the front of everybody. You open an account in Patreon. You give me the account of Uthman. I call him. He speak to me. I will give donation to you $100. I promise in the front of everybody.
First of all, I don't trust anything a Christian says.
I'm not asking you to trust you, but I'm not asking you to trust. I'm saying give me the account of Uthman to call him, and I will give you $100.
I don't need money. I only need Allah. I made that clear.
Okay, I will give you 100 Allah. Here we go.
There's only one Allah.
Okay, there's many Allah. Okay, you see, you're running away. You don't want to give me the number of Uthman. Obviously, Uthman, your stepfather is a coward like you. Listen. Okay, I will say the Shahada. All right. You want to say Shahada?
Say it.
There's no stupid Muhammad, but stupid Muhammad.
No.
Well, I mean, the Quran says the Quran says that Muhammad is stupid. Look, in the Quran it says, you said to me, show me where it says in the Quran that the Christian believe that Jesus is Allah. Well, this is chapter 9, verse number 30. So your prophet is stupid, because if the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah, so where is the Trinity?
Which one are you specifically talking about?
Chapter 9, verse number 30.
Chapter 9, verse 30. All right.
So you want to give me the number of Uthman, the Skype of Uthman?
When you say the Shahada, yes.
In
Arabic, then yes, absolutely, I will do that.
Okay.
Even if the vilest sinners worship me with exclusive devotion, they are to be considered righteous.
Abdul, do you know how to read? What are you reading? Chapter 9, verse number 30.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was something else. The Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Right?
Okay. So here it says the Messiah is the son of Allah, correct?
The Messiah is the son of Allah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says the Christians say that,
okay. But do the Messiah say, the Christian, they say the Messiah is Allah?
No, they say the Messiah is the son of Allah.
They don't say the Messiah is Allah, according to the Quran.
That's what they say.
Okay. Read with me this. You can see my screen, right?
Your screen?
Yeah?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Chapter 5, verse number 17, it says, indeed disbelieve those who say that Allah is the Messiah.
Hold up. Your stream is delayed, so it's not showing up.
Somebody asking me how to say Shahada. You say there is no stupid but Muhammad, and his God is more stupid than Muhammad. That is a Shahada.
Insulting, dude.
Now read. Well, this is stupid, don't you see? Allah, he says the Christian, they say that the Messiah is Allah. In the verse, he says the Christian, they say the Messiah is son of Allah. Are you the son and Allah in the same time? Either you are the son of Allah, or no, we don't. We believe that the son of
Jesus is the son of God and God, right?
Yeah, but he's not the same as the Father. He's not. The Father is the Father. The Son is the Son. The Quran saying now that the Messiah is Allah himself. So if he is Allah, okay, Abdul, how the verse saying in one saying he is the son of Allah, the other verse saying he is Allah?
You're proving the Trinity is incorrect. You're debunking your own Trinity. How can you be the Son and the Father at the same time? This proves the Trinity.
You stupid Abdul. Abdul, we Christian. Abdul, you're stupid like your prophet. We don't believe that the Son and the Father is the same person. You're stupid like your prophet. You know, like the Chinese, they say he lived as a donkey, never come back as a horse. So how you can debate the Christian if you do not even know what the Christian believe? Now let me ask you. Let me ask you. As long Allah, he have 5 fingers. Do he clean his nose?
You're not being serious, dude.
No, I'm serious. Jokes. I want to know why he have 5 fingers.
Come on, man.
No. Why 5 fingers? Why not? Why exact like us? I mean, what about having 6 or 7? Why 5 fingers? You know, we Arab, we always touch our nose and we clean boogers. All Allah knows. Okay. Why do Allah have a penis?
This is completely just insane, dude.
Why not? I mean, Allah have a shin. Allah have. Are you saying to me Allah is a gay or he do he? What? Oh, I'm asking you. I'm trying to know. Okay, you Muslim call him he. Is he for real, or he is she, or he is so? Why you call him he if you don't have a penis?
Why are you changing the subject? Talk about son of
Well, you are the one talking about. We talk about the metaphorical, and now we are in trouble. So Allah, you call him he. Is he for real, or he is a she?
I don't even know what you're asking. Let's go back to the verse.
Because I wanna learn about Allah, the nature of Allah. Okay, Allah is made of what? Allah is made of what? He have 5 fingers. The fingers is made of what?
Only Allah knows. I don't know.
Okay, so what do you know about Allah? Nothing. Somebody told you Allah have 5 fingers. So now you are walking in the wood. Now you are walking in the wood. Anything have 5 fingers, you think this is Allah?
No, only what the Prophet revealed.
How you will know? How you will know which one is Allah now?
Whatever the Quran has revealed.
What revealed? You just told me you do not know.
That's why I'm saying I don't know, because it hasn't been revealed.
So now what you know, that he have a shin and he have 5 fingers and he have a foot. So when you walk in the wood, if a rat appear to you, you will think this is Allah because he have the same. No. Well, he have the same. Lizard have the same.
I would have to be dead to see Allah.
You don't have what?
I would have to be dead to see Allah.
So after you die, you will see Allah?
Yes.
And how you will know this is Allah?
Because the Quran has revealed it.
What revealed? He said to you, he have 5 fingers. There's many things in the grave have 5 fingers.
If I'm dead, obviously I'm going to be understand that.
You will become smarter after you die.
No, not smarter, more have knowledge.
This is what I'm saying. Smarter, have knowledge. So Allah will give you knowledge after you die?
Yes.
He will open a school.
Dude, what?
What? You are telling me he will give you knowledge? Are you going to receive Quran after you die?
There's no school, dude. What do you mean?
Why not? Allah always opens school. Isn't it Allah who opened a school of Harry Potter before?
I don't know, man.
What do you know? What do you know? Did Allah open a school? Did Allah open a school of Harry Potter? Yes or no? No.
Can we go back to the verse?
So why Allah, he said in the Quran that he sent 2 angels in the Tower of the Babylon to open a school of Harry Potter?
What are you talking about?
In the Quran. You said to me.
Let's go to the surah. Let's go back to the surah and talk about
we are in the surah. We are in the surah. Allah, he opened a school of Harry Potter and Harut and Marut. And subhanallah, look, Harry Potter and Harut. Look, did you notice? There is a lot of similarity in the name. Harry Potter and Harut. You know? I don't think this was a coincidence. Like it must be a miracle.
What is this, bro? What is this?
What? Okay, just give me Skype of Uthman. I will continue with you. Otherwise, I will block you.
Why did Sam Shimon beat his wife? Do you know?
He beat his wife?
Yeah.
Why Prophet Muhammad did beat his wife?
Michelle was beaten by, on the court records, according to court records, he was beaten.
Just stupid. Trash like your prophet. Bully. The nation of bully. The nation of bully. Let us see other Muslim. Okay, I think this guy is an ex-Muslim. Let us mute the microphone speaker so you guys don't bother with the ring. Hello?
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
What's up, my brother?
Your camera is open, in case you do not know.
Oh, hold on. Okay, my fault.
Right.
That was me that coward was making fun of about my testimony.
You are the one who says you saw the light and you became. So you used to be a Muslim and you became a Christian.
Yes, yes.
All right. So, well, if you want to open your camera, it's up to you. I mean, I just For me, I don't mind, but just in case you're not, I see you already you are posting your videos in YouTube, so you don't, you know, it doesn't matter really.
Yeah, I don't care. It's all for His glory. I'm not scared of nobody. If I have God with me,
I
nobody.
mean to that. So your name is Amir, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Go ahead and tell the people about what happened to you. And do you have a link for your videos so we can share your page with people
I posted it on the comments, but it's going so fast. I don't know if anybody got it.
I don't think you can post links. Okay, post something in the chat. I will see your name. I will click in it, and that will take me to your page. What is the name if you have in the chat?
It's under Christ is Enough Ministries. That's who the channel is under. Christ is Enough Ministry. Pastor Hassan, he put it on his channel.
No, I'm talking about my channel. If you can, give me the link. You can give me the link here in your, or the name of your account in YouTube, in Skype, in the text, and I will post it for people so they can subscribe to you, just to support you.
Oh, I don't care about my channel, brother. I don't have a channel.
I don't have one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have one like that. No, brother.
All right. Okay, go ahead. What happened to you, Amir?
Man, it's a long story, but it happened ever since I was a kid. Because my whole testimony is not on that video. It's on another video on YouTube. But so it happened when I was 12 years old. That's when it started. When I was 12 years old, me and my brother, we used to share a bedroom together. And do I have enough time? Because it's a long story, man. You want me to just cut it short, straight to the point?
Yeah, if you can go just straight for like the major thing happened.
Okay, well, yeah. So I seen him when I was 12 years old, to make a long story short, and I denied him for all my life, and I always put it behind me. But I always hear his voice in my heart every time when I used to pray and everything, every time. And I always used to push him behind me.
Yeah.
And then I got, and then in February 1st of 2020, I died. And
what do you mean by saying you died?
I had a heart. These people, they think I was dreaming. Like I always tell somebody, I know what dreams are. This is not a dream. He killed me for real. Like I really died. He wanted to show me what I was doing. I was going to hell, and my soul knew everything right away. Your soul feels everything a million times more. You feel everything. You know everything, and it's unbearable. I was falling in a black pit, falling fast, and then I, like how it says on there, I screamed that right away. That's the first thing I did, was scream the Shahada, and I screamed Allahu Akbar like 8 times. And that's what trips me out. These guys say that I seen the devil. Well, the devil wasn't scared of Allah's name. I said it 8 times. I screamed Jesus 1 time, and I came back to life. He gave me another chance. You know what I mean?
Let me do that.
I was falling, and I screamed the Shahada. And then when I screamed Allahu Akbar 8 times, and then my soul told me that it's a lie. They lied to you. It's not true, and I'm going to hell for eternity. And right when I felt the separation, the hopelessness is unbearable. Like every time I tell it, I want to cry. The feeling of hopelessness is unbelievable compared to, from the hopelessness you feel on earth is nothing compared to what you're gonna feel when you know that you don't have God no more. And then there was this white light flying around me so fast, and I knew it was my guardian angel. And this guardian angel's voice was the most scariest and the most beautiful voice in one. That's the only way I can explain to everybody. This voice is so piercing. I will never forget this angel's voice in my life. It's so piercing. It won't leave me. Every single day I think about this voice, and it started screaming at me, and it was telling me, Amir. It was going from one ear to the other. Amir, please, you have to listen to me. And this angel was so desperate for me. It was so desperate. It said, please, you have to listen. He can still hear you. He's the only one that can save you. You have to tell him before your soul leaves your body. You have to tell Jesus to save you before your soul leaves your body. Hurry, do it now. Hurry, hurry. And and then when I was looking down, and it was another pit. And right before I hit that pit, and I was like, well, while I was falling, I still couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Still couldn't believe it. And I screamed out, Jesus, please come into my heart and save me. And the pain, like the force that my soul, when it came back into my body, is unbelievable. Like the force, like my chest was hurting me for like 4 days. It's like, I know what a defibrillator, when somebody has a heart attack and they use that shocking machine, that's what it felt like. I like when I said his name, a big flash and a big boom, like a huge blast. That's what I heard, and then I came back to life, and I couldn't believe it. I was sweating like crazy. My wife was gonna call 911, and I knew I had a heart attack or something. I knew something happened to me. And even at that time, even that moment, I said, there's no way this can happen. There's no way. There's no way. So I took another 8 months. I read the Quran and I took my time, okay, because I was proud to be Muslim, and I was scared. You know, in Islam, we leave our religion, it's a wrap. There's no forgiveness. That's the only sin Allah can never forgive you, if you leave your religion. And I was thinking about the embarrassment and the torment that I'm gonna cause for my whole family. Even my wife is still Muslim, and my kids are still Muslim. And you know, I'm trying hard to get them to believe, but once you're programmed in that system, it's so hard, because Islam is all fear. Islam is all fear. It instills fear in a person. You know what I mean? It instills fear to where you want to just stay in it. You know, even people. Listen, this is what trips me out. Even if Jesus came down, they're still gonna deny him. That's what drives me crazy about people. And they act like they know me. They act like they've seen everything. They don't know nothing. And after I got saved, Christian Prince, if I tell you the things that he shows me and the things that I can't believe it. It's like I write everything down. I have a journal. I write everything down, all the things that he shows me and tells me, because even recently, like sometimes, you know, when I go against my family, they come and they want to debate me and all this stuff. And you know, sometimes, you know, my mind gives me doubts. But when I hear his voice and I feel his love is unbelievable. That's what people don't understand. Even if I tried to go back to Islam, he will not let me. He tells me I'm safe where I'm at. That's how much he loves me. And the love that I never felt love like this in my life. I'm 45 years old, and I never felt this love and protection in my life. And now I know all the times that all the accidents that I've been, because I almost died so many times. And now I knew why he kept me alive. He didn't never want me to go to hell. And that's where I was going.
Is your wife now still Muslim?
She's halfway in, halfway out, because I show her, because I watch your channels like crazy, and I document everything, and I show her things, and I show her hadith, and she can't believe, like, she's against everything. So, you know, if you're against the Prophet, that you're not even Muslim, you can't say you're a Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, she doesn't agree with a lot of things. Once you disagree with anything Muhammad did, you can't consider yourself a Muslim.
Exactly.
And
she's already out, even if she's saying she's not yet.
Yeah. And me, I can't be fake. Right away, I didn't waste no time. He didn't let me. I told my whole family, and I told everybody, and I try to explain to people. I go, listen, man, I never wanted to hurt anybody. I never wanted to destroy my family's life. But I'm not going to go to hell for anybody. I will never have that feeling of hopelessness that I felt when I died. There is no way. And there's no way that out of every prophet and everything, Jesus is always the one that shows up, not just with me and everybody. Anybody that died and comes back, they always say it was Jesus. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Everything has to do with Jesus.
But Amir, you know, listen. Now you will not receive the virgins.
You know what? That was not only the virgins, the orgies.
I mean, isn't it obvious that this God is a scam? You know, I mean, what kind of God? He promised me endless private part. Women, her ass will be 1 mile. Do you like 1 mile ass?
See, this is the thing that opened my eyes like so much. Like, okay, how is it haram to have sex on earth, but it's not haram to have sex in heaven? How God is so holy. There is no desire. We don't take our evil desires on earth to heaven with us. I don't know what kind of fantasy these people live in. There's no sex in heaven. Okay, we have a spirit body. Our body's not going to be like with penises and vaginas, and we're going to have sex and kids. It's not going to be like that. That's what trips me out. They really think that they're going to have all kinds of porn stars going on, and
You know, the promises, they are so stupid. I mean, if a person have a small brain, you don't need to be genius. When there's somebody, he says to you that your wife, her ass will be 1 mile. I mean, what is that exactly? You know, 1 mile. You know, yeah. And what if I don't have it that big? What about half mile? Can we have like 100 meter? You know, I mean, what is this half mile? And in the same time, you ask yourself, there was mile in the time of Muhammad. I mean, this guy, he must be a prophet for real.
what about the little boys?
Yeah, well, all the religion. But I advise you actually to open your YouTube channel, so you can, you can help the Muslim themselves. As you know, we don't hate Muslims, and you yourself, not long ago, you used to be a Muslim yourself, right? So we don't hate the Muslims, and I believe that you have a duty yourself to help the Muslim to see the truth and to leave Islam. So I advise you, I encourage you to open your channel in YouTube, and I will share it with people here so we can get you people to support you and subscribe.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I did make one, but I didn't make no videos there. It's I am Jesus proof.
You should. Trust me, you should. So you can be an active, and don't, because if we don't share what happened with us, I mean, I appreciate already your sharing, but it's better if you have your own channel and you make like once a while. You don't have to make a video every day, but if you ask me, I will make a video every day. Why not? I mean, don't the Lord deserve our time? He deserves, right? So there's no better time than the time we spend preaching his gospel, bringing people to him. So make videos every day, maybe 15 minutes. I understand you have a family, you need to take care of them. 15 minutes every day. Speak about why you believe in Christianity, why Islam, what's wrong with Islam, etc. Every day, few thoughts here and there, and that will help many to leave Islam and to listen to you and to come to Christ. And that will be blessing for you now and in the future.
Amen, my brother.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much for calling.
I love you, Christian friends. I appreciate everything you do for our Lord. I appreciate you. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless everybody.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Let us see. We have another Muslim. Let us call. Maybe he is not online. The Muslim, they call when I am talking. The second I stop talking, they are not here. Let us see another Abdul. All right. Look like we are out of Abdul. All right. And as you see, the Muhammadan, they claim that people run away from Uthman. Uthman is just a kid. He don't even know how to read his prophet name. And this is why actually this coward, he will never get close to somebody speak Arabic. Never. Because that is dangerous. Very dangerous. Even the Muslims themselves are making fun of him, claiming to be somebody who knows the Quran. They made a video of him with 100 mistakes. Just 100, just in short video, they show you 100 mistakes of Uthman. 100 mistakes, not, not 1, 10. And this guy, he claimed to be a sheikh. He add words to the Quran. This is a channel run by Muslims, have nothing to do with me. It's Al-Islam Production. Salafi Uthman ibn Farouk. What a joke. Even you Muslims consider him a joke. Even Mimi Dawah, he laugh at him. Mimi and Lulu and, You know, all of you, potatoes. So those people will never get close to me because they knew their size. They can get away with someone like God Logic, you know, he don't speak Arabic, and you know, like people who have, they are learning, you know, slowly about Islam. But to get close to Christian Prince, you will notice all of them, they will stay away. They will make any excuse. All of them, they're challenging me to debate them. We will fly all the way to you. We will come all the way there. It's talk. You do not need to fly anywhere. Give me your Skype, and I will call you right now. Nobody need to fly anywhere. Save your money and donate it to the orphan. The money you want to spend to fly to me and the money I want to spend to fly to you, it's a waste of money. Here, give me your Skype. We can show reference on the screen. We can read together. Nobody is shouting and nobody, you know, nobody is standing. Nobody. You drink your coffee in your table. I'm drinking my tea here, and everybody having good time. You don't dare. And this is why people laugh at you. Do we have any Muhammadan? And the Abdul who was talking about somebody beating his wife, you stupid idiot, your dad, he beat your wife. Isn't it the Quran says you can beat your wife? So if somebody he beat his wife, that means he is following the Quran. Isn't it in the Quran? Even your prophet, he says, no man will be questioned why he did beat his wife. So how a Muslim being hypocrite? In one hand, he's accusing somebody of beating his wife, and in the same hand, they say to you, it's okay to beat your wife. So is it bad or good? What do you expect from the bully religion? They could not debate you, they bully you. Do we have any Muhammadan? Do life with God Logic? You know, actually, I supported him in the beginning, but then I get upset from him. One day, he was speaking to Uthman, and I was in the chat in his program. I came to support him, and I told him, let me talk. I want to call you in Skype. Let me talk to him. He refused to answer, and since then I got upset. I don't even go to his channel no more. I was really upset because this potato, he kept running away from me, and he is there. All what you need to say, hey, listen, Christian Prince is challenging you right now. Put me in the speaker. He did not do it, and I got really upset from him because it doesn't take him much to put me in the speaker, correct? And you will see, and everybody will see how in a second the one who claimed to be a lion will turn to be into a cat. Yeah, as you see, we support everybody. Don't you see me always I say go and subscribe to this guy, go support this guy. I did the same to him, I did to everybody, and I'm not asking for a return. I do not need it. I'm the last one to need that. But at least I say to you, let me talk to this potato. Then let me talk, but you will lose. You are standing in front of him. Put me in the speaker. Imagine if he did that. Sheikh Uthman will turn like a cat. Is he going to dare to debate me? No, he will run away. He did not see me in the chat. I know people, they were telling him, Christian Prince is asking you to do this. I know. Maybe he did not see. Maybe. I don't know. But that made me get upset. Anyway, do we have any Muhammadan here would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. Who dare? Who dare? I challenge all the Muhammadan in the world. All of you are terrified. And the ones who claim to be your big, they are so small. I mean, if I play the video of this guy, people would die laughing. Literally. Especially if you speak Arabic. And you know, the problem is, this guy, he claimed to be a sheikh, And to be a sheikh in Islam, you have to know Arabic very well. Like, you know, I make mistakes, a lot of mistakes in English, but English is not really a language for me. I'm not claiming to be Shakespeare, and it doesn't matter really how good my English is. But you are a sheikh. It's like somebody claiming to be like a monk in a Latin monastery, but you don't know Latin, and he cannot read the gospel in Latin. And all the monks around him, 100%, they have to know Latin, but he claimed to be a monk, one of them. This guy, he add words and verses to the Quran. He changed the Quran.
يا أيها الناس ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي.
Look, in the video here, they are showing you the mistakes underneath. When you play the video, they are showing you how many stupid mistakes he's doing. So they are writing them for you.
الذي خلقك وسواك وعدلك.
So he changed 3 words in one sentence. He changed 3 words in one sentence in the Quran.
يا أيها الناس ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك وسواك وعدلك.
And getting up from it. يعني يرفعهما إلى خذ المنكبيه أو إلى فرغ أذنيه
أو فروع
كفعله عند تكبيرة الإحرام.
فروع أذنيه.
He said يعني يرفعهما إلى خذ المنكبيه أو إلى فرغ أذنيه كفعله عند تكبيرة الإحرام.
Oh boy.
What does he say? He says صح أن الودع هو سنة دون الإرسال ثبت أن المحله الصدر لا غير. صح أن الودع هو سنة دون الإرسال ثبت أن المحله الصدر لا غير.
Said that many Imam and ulama of the past, for example, Imam al-Nawawi or Ibn Hajar, they made mistakes in tawilat. And if we mention their names...
He's even saying that the biggest scholars of Islam, they make mistakes. And he is the one who's going to correct them. And this is what is making them even laugh at him more. That the guy do not even know how to read. And he is going to teach the big... He is mentioning big names in Islam, you know? The big ones. He's saying those are stupid. They make big mistakes. You know? I am Uthman, the ketchup boy is going to fix it. So don't mention those people, right? People will laugh at you. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Any brave Muhammadan? Beside the ketchup boy who don't dare. All of you are potatoes. All of you, with no exception. All of you. And yes, Allah have a weird look. And the Muslim, they keep saying how we worship Jesus. Well, Jesus is holy. If you have a body of a human being, still he's holy. Is your God is holy? No. How we know that Allah is not holy? For he have a bad ethic. Isn't it your prophet, he encouraged Muhammad to flirt with a woman she is married? This is your God. We don't care how your Allah look like. He looked like a mule, he looked like a lizard, he looked like a man. We don't care. What we care for, obviously, that Allah and Satan, they are one. Because ethic is not there, zero ethic. And when we ask you about Allah, what do? You say Allah is not like anyone, but this is a verse you took from the Bible. The Bible says first, nothing like God. But that's not about look. Who care about the look? Nothing like God because of his holiness, his ability, his wisdom. But otherwise, there's many things like God. As an example, I have ethic. Do God have ethic? He will say yes. Okay. I have a spirit. Do your God have a spirit? A Muslim will say no. But isn't it the Quran says, I created him from my spirit? I breathe into him from my spirit. So if he don't have a spirit and he say my spirit, that means you Muslims are crazy. How he say my spirit, but he don't have a spirit? If you say he own it, that means life is not his. It's not from him. It's something he have in a box somewhere. So the Muslim, they are so desperate, they don't know what to do about their God. He look funny. They can't explain. They don't know even how he look like. They don't know what Allah mean. All what they knew that he have hands, he have feet, he have legs, he have face. How we can fix the problem? Who care? Just we worship Allah. A Muslim should not ask questions. Why? Because the second he asks questions, he will find that Islam is so stupid. Why Allah, he promised me a woman, her ass is 1 mile? This is not a good question. Just accept the 1 mile ass. It's a gift from Allah. You can do hiking on top of it. And by the way, it's so smooth. And I have a doubt that you can, do hiking on it. And be careful, if she fart, she might burn you, especially if you are smoking. In case you do not know, fart is a flammable, is a methanol. So when you fart and you are smoking a cigarette and her ass is 1 mile, so it's the same as a big, huge container, 1 mile container of methanol farting, exploded in your face. So I guarantee you, you will be a barbecue. So no smoke. You should have a sign around your wife says, don't smoke, please, dangerous. All right. Where is that hadith? Which hadith? About the 1 mile. Let me see if I can find it in English. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it in English. I could not. Let us see if we can find it in other one. Let me search for this one. I will search for other one. See? No. Okay, let's see then. We have to use Google Translation. All right, this is the hadith. Let me post it for you. This is the link. We'll put it in the screen and we will use Google Translation. This is the book of Musnad Ahmad. And this is the link. You have to open it in Google browser. Just take a note. And then you have to use Google Translation. This is Hasan Hadith, which means it's good. It is good. So this is Musnad Ahmad Ibn Hanbal, volume number 2, page number 537. Hadith number 10549. And I will translate the hadith. It says the lowest reward for a Muslim, this is the bad Muslim, he will have 300 slaves and they will serve him every day 300 dishes, and I think they are from gold, he said, and every dish have different, or tray have different kind of food. All of it from the beginning to the end is so tasty. And then he says to his Lord, Lord, this is too much. I can feed all the people of heaven with this. And I can give them a drink from it. And still I will have more, which means it's so much. And then he will have 72 of the virgins. Each one of them, her ass will have 1 mile in the ground. Let us use Google Translation. So again, this is Musnad Imam Ahmad, page number, volume 2, page number 537, and this is the hadith number. As you see, this page is very jumpy. So let us see here. Yeah. So here, you see the translation is not coming too much accurate. It says each one of those versions is going to take her seat as far as a mile on the ground. So her ass, مقعدها مقعد المرأة, it's her ass. So her seat will take 1 mile in the ground, which is very lovely. I mean, we men, we love them, man, for that piece. Man, and now Allah, finally, He gave you the biggest screen TV ever. This is not 50-inch. This is not 65-inch. This is 1 mile by 1 mile ass. I mean, how many inches is that? Somebody can convert? Somebody is good in mathematics? Convert to me 1 mile inch square. How beautiful. Thank you, Allah. Thank you. And now, guess what? You do not need security. I mean, even if an army come to you, you can ask your wife to bend over. You put a candle in the front of her ass, and she fart at the enemy. No, like this is the napalm weapon, you know, like the flammable weapon, and you burn them all the enemy. Or in the best scenario, if you have like 100 men coming to kill you, all what your wife need to do, she set on them. They will be smashed, mashed potato. All right. So yeah, it's 1.3 kilometer square ass. So beautiful. And there is a hole in the middle. And by the way, the hole, you can practice to do many things because this hole is going to be big. I mean, the hole have to be fit with the ass, all right? So there is many use for those holes. I mean, I don't know. You can practice basketball. You can use it like for soccer, you know, football. Like, can you put this football there, you know, in that hole? You know, go, like, you know. So there's a lot of fun waiting for you. 300 slaves, you know. This is 36,360 inches only. Okay, so it is 36,000 square inch. All right, that's nice. That's actually, I'm very disappointed, by the way. I mean, it should be bigger. If you ask me, I mean, why Allah is so cheap? Only 1 mile. Okay, make it 2 miles. I mean, you are making it bigger and bigger. The only concern, like, is she going to wear panties? Where are you going to get the panty for this ass? And then here it says, the translation is not accurate. It says everyone will have a 300 servant, and they will serve trays. You see, the translation is horrible. And those trays are like made from gold and etc. And they have kind of food, not like any, you know. Yeah, very beautiful. Do we have any Muhammadan? You know, I hope by saying this, not many of you will convert to Islam right now, because I made the same mistake when I was doing lecturer to the fans of Sadhguru. There was a lot of Hindus, like 1 million Hindu, and I told them, do you know that the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter? I was just making fun, but I forgot that those are Hindus. And brother, all those 1 million Hindus, they decide to join Islam. They could not believe that Allah, He made the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter. Like they were like, wow. But then after they converted to Islam because of the cow chapter is the biggest, I told them, you get it wrong. In that chapter, they killed the cow. Oh, the Hindu got so upset. And they start all cursing names to Allah. In the beginning, they like him because he made the chapter called the cow. But then when they heard that Allah, He ordered them to kill the cow, they got so upset and they left Islam. True story, by the way. This is a true story. I have like no witnesses for it, you know. I mean, Muhammad have no witnesses. And this is what make me, you know, sound truthful in this story. I mean, Muhammad, he saw all what he saw nothing. Like, he saw who? Did not even see his God. Do we have any Muhammadan? So we have like almost 1,400 people watching, and zero Muhammadan want to call us? Any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Listen, call me and get the 70 slaves who will go naked around you, and then women who they are so beautiful to the point their ass is one beautiful mile. I mean, this is a lot of touching. Accused, if you start touching such an ass today, when you are going to finish touching it? I'm not being, please don't take me wrong, not in a sexual way. Like massage. You want to do a massage to your wife, massage brother. And your wife, she have 1 mile ass, and she said to you, honey, can you do massage there? How long is going to take you, Abdul, to massage her ass? She will not even feel your hands. How big your hands will be? And how big your... I mean, if the ass is 1 mile, how big her private part? What do you think? It's like a half mile? There's a zipper or anything? Or it's just open there, there's no door. But anyway, in the heaven of Allah, there's no mosquitoes, so, there's no worry. Nothing will get in. Leave it open. No mosquitoes, no cockroaches, nothing. No mice, because such a big vagina and big ass, the first concern, like dogs, cats, rats, beasts, hyena, wolves, they can make a cave. It's a cave. It's a huge cave, big one compared to the size. I mean, if the ass is 1 mile, how big the vagina is? So imagine like the two hyena, they said, hey brother, where do you want to stay tonight? Let us go to this vagina there. It's dark and stinky. And this is how we know that Muhammad must be a true prophet. And then the Abdul in his page is bullying the Christians. I mean, look what they believe in. And by the way, the Muhammadan, they claim that the Quran is the book of Allah. And what the Quran is doing, Allah is quoting the ants. Look at the book of Allah. Allah is making Quran, or the ant making Quran? The ant, she said, hey, Allah, are you working as a journalist today? Allah is telling us what the ant, she said. I mean, look how serious the story. Allah, he said to himself today, I'm going to tell the Christians, the Jews, the Hindus, everybody in the world, things they do not know about the animal kingdoms. What is that? Brother, there is a place where gold and silver they grow. And Allah guarded with ants. And that place is called the Valley of the Ants. And then Allah, he spent his time into reviewing the ant. Look, the Muslim, they say, who can make Quran like Allah? But Allah is not talking there. It is Sulaiman, the ant, she said. Sulaiman said to the ant, she answered Sulaiman. The Sulaiman, he asked where is the chicken. The chicken answered Sulaiman. Sulaiman, he asked with the genie. The genie answered Sulaiman. So what Allah become in the Quran? A fairy tale storyteller. Look at this. And before Sulaiman were marched his host of jinn and men and birds. Isn't it beautiful to have an army of birds? Isn't this the same we saw in Harry Potter, and the trees moving, the army, I mean, those all, the elephant came, birds, chicken, eagles, I mean, you name it, man. So Sulaiman have an army of birds, genie, and the human. If there is anything missing? What about lions and no? Not included. Weird. Very weird. I mean, why you want birds, but you don't need the lions and elephants? And then when they arrived to the valley of the ants, one of the ants, she said, look at the details, brother. Look at the details. Do you see Allah? This is what it's called journalism. The true journalism. One of the ants. You see the focus? Allah, he zoomed. Like there's 1 trillion ants in the earth. He zoom, 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 chuk, 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 zoom more, zoom, zoom, zoom. Allah have the best camera ever. He zoomed, and one of the ants, she said, what a lucky ant. Allah was listening to her. He was listening to the conversation between Mrs. Ant and Mr. Suleiman. How beautiful. Imagine yourself, you are a king, very powerful king, and you are driving the flying carpet. And when you are flying in the flying carpet, you heard one ant speaking about you negatively. Oh boy. I mean, I don't want to put myself in the shoes of Suleiman at that point. I would be so upset. I would be so angry. An ant speaking about me in a negative way? Fake news? I mean, you can do that about Trump, but you cannot do it about Suleiman. I cannot really believe how trashy this ant is. But brother, later, Suleiman, he discovered something. That the ant was wise. And he was stupid. In fact, according to the story, the ant, she won the argument. Which is embarrassing. You are a prophet of Allah. And then you debate an ant. And then the ant is smarter than you. Man. Look at this debate here between the ant and Suleiman. I want to show you just a little bit of it. Shall I read it for you guys, or you guys are bored? Who's bored here? Anyone is bored? Is anyone is bored here? Ibn Balababaya, according to the look, what I like it about Muslim books is what they say here. What I don't like about Muslims in YouTube, they say it is fake, it is weak, they are liar. Here they say, according to reliable chain of narrators, you see, but in YouTube they say it is daif. Al-Waqidi is a liar, Al-Bukhari is a liar, Ibn Kathir is a liar, Al-Qurtubi is a liar. You go to their books, it says, according to reliable chain of narrators from the Imam as-Sadiq, that when the ant conversed with others, the wind took the conversation to Suleiman. Brother, how the Muslim, they knew that wind can carry voice. Science. Unbelievable. So Suleiman is flying in the flying carpet. And the ant, she is down in the ground talking to other ants. She thought nobody is listening. Surprise, surprise, Suleiman, he can hear you. Suleiman at the time, when he was on the air, where he was? On the air, flying carpet. Suleiman asked the strong wind to stop, like break, like stop, like he break, you know, and then he called out the ant, hey ant, where are you? Come here. Look at this. You are now King Solomon, driving your special solar system flying carpet hydrogen fuel. No battery needed. And you hear the ant down in the ground. And then he called the ant. Look how the just put yourself in the socks and the shoes of the ants. She had many food anyway. But listen, imagine the ant now when she heard Suleiman is calling her out. Oh boy, he heard me. Oh, what I would do. He just heard me. What I did to myself. King Suleiman just heard me. What I will do. Where I can go. Where I can hide. You cannot hide from Suleiman. So he called the ant out, like investigation, investigation time. And come to Suleiman. He said, don't you know that I am prophet of Allah and I do not oppress anybody? Yeah, he don't. He have an army, supposedly like Muhammad, go into different nation to occupy their land, and he don't oppress anyone. No. Yeah, peacefully. Oh, this is Islam, brother. And said, yes, Suleiman, yes, I know, Suleiman. He said, then why did you scare others from me and order them to enter their holes? Hey, Muslims, why you Muslims enter your holes when you see Christian prince? Why? That's a good question. The ant said, I was scared that when their vision falls onto you, they will become fascinated at the beauty of this world. Look. The ant, she was scared that when the ant, they see how sexy is Suleiman, they will fall in love. And they will start touching themselves and doing masturbation. Do you see how wise this ant is? Suleiman, he thought, when she used the word the crush, he did not understand she is talking about the crush in their heart. Those females, they never saw someone sexy like Suleiman before. They will be fascinated. Put yourself, imagine yourself an ant now. Just for a second. Come on. Especially, if you are a Muslim washing dishes every day. All right? You don't need to imagine, you practice it. So, Suleiman, here, he got busted with something like, what? And will be away from Allah. Look, imagine, they will forget about Allah. This is how sexy he is. The ant asked Suleiman, listen, Suleiman. Look at the philosophy, This is Aflaton versus Aristo. Deep, very deep. The ant asked Suleiman, who is more honorable, you or your father, Dawood, which means David? Suleiman, now he scratches his ass. Which one? What the heck? That's not nice to say me. It's my dad, Come on, You have to have bad ethic, that you can't say it's me. So Suleiman, he said, my father, much more, honorable than me. Then she said, then why your name has more alphabet than your father's name? Look at this, brother. Look at this screwdriver. She gave him a screwdriver. Suleiman now, how in the world he is going to answer such a, like this is a bomb? Suleiman was listening like, what? The ant saying, listen, you said that your father is more honorable. Okay. But then how come your name have more alphabet than your father's name? That's deep. That is science. That is philosophy. What is the Greek? Aflaton, Aristo, stupid people. Here is the philosophy. That's amazing. Suleiman, he said, I don't know. Look at this idiot. He lost the debate already. He said, I don't know. He's saying to the ant, I don't know. The ant, she knew more than Suleiman. And the Quran says, Allah, he taught Suleiman. Look like Allah, he taught the ant more? Ah, maybe she is a prophet for the ants, because the Quran says that animals are people like you, and Allah gave them Quran too. If you don't believe me, I can show you the Quran. Here we go. And not only that, they preserve the Quran and they follow the Quran. Chapter 6, verse number 38. By the way, chapter 6, the name of it is Al-An'am. An'am mean animals. Animals. There are not animals live in earth or that flies on its wings, but a community like you, nothing we have omitted from the book, and they all shall gather to their Lord. So the Muslims believe that animals are going to be judged by God in the day of judgment. Muhammad, he claimed, when there's two goats they're fighting, Allah will question them why they are fighting. Here you see that Muhammad is so confused. In one hand, he is a sad guru, hippie, with red dot in his head. And in the other hand, he want to kill everybody who don't agree with him. He want to rape all the women. He want to steal gold and silver. But here, animals are community like you. And they have a book. And they believe in Allah. And Allah will judge them in the judgment day. So beautiful. And now we understand why this ant is a Muslim ant. Are you with me? This ant is a Muslim ant, brother. She's a very Muslim, and most likely she is a prophet of Allah to the ants. This is why she even have knowledge more than Sulaiman himself. Sulaiman, he said, I do not know. The ant, she said, because your father did Trak al-awwala, and due to that, he had an injury in his heart. Look at this. He have a defect, not like you. And we cured it with the love of Allah. And due to this, he was called Dawood. Muslims, how the ant she knew this? Any Muhammadan? The ant talking about David Wood? Is that about David Wood or somebody else? That's very deep. But you know, what I like about this story, you know, I don't have retirement. Like, I'm not like many of you have retirement when they will go and have a salary when they get older. So sometimes I'm worried about it. But now, I have a secret to support myself. It turned to be, there's a place where gold grow. Let me show you. Where the gold grow? Hold on. I'm searching in the page for, okay, gold, golden chair. Ah, here we go. Ali ibn Ibrahim have narrated that when the wind raised the throne of Ibrahim, here they want to say Sulaiman, not Ibrahim. By mistake, they said Ibrahim. And reached the field of the ants, where silver and gold come out. Imam as-Sadiq said, there is one valley of Allah where silver and gold is grown. And he has, which means Allah, protected it with the weakest creatures like ants. And if a powerful army went to enter, it cannot do so. Now we know why gold is expensive. there's a valley full of ants. So I found like there is like a suit in Amazon for ants, you know. Ants cannot bite you. They can't do anything, even if there's a billion of them. All right. So I will buy this suit. It costs like $100. And that's it. I got my retirement. One day when I get old, I have no money, you know, and too old to be able to produce. I will go, and I will go next week maybe. And now all what I need to do is just find where that valley is. I cannot share this information with you, please, because as you know, I mean, this is private. Somebody saying to me, take my call. Well, I don't see your call. Well, what's your name? Are you the same guy I hang up on him? If you are the same kid, that's it. We give you your time. You are just a kid. So guys, do you see how beautiful the religion of Allah? Isn't it amazing? Who can come with such stories like the Muslims? Flying carpet, the valley of the ants. Allah is quoting you see, in the Quran, Allah is not even making Quran. The ant, she said. So who's making Quran? The ant. Can you make Quran like the ant Quran, Muslims? Who can make Quran like the ant Quran? None of you. Allah just making comment. This is a commentary book. This is not made by Allah. The ant, she said, Sulaiman said. The bird, he said. The chicken, he said. Sulaiman answered. Afrit, he said. Sulaiman said. Take you with me? No, I'm selfish. I don't take you with me. And I will take the gold, and then maybe I will give you the address after so you can take the silver. The value, you know, where the, you know, and you know, the nice thing is it's a growing. So this is a story. Imagine when this is like thousands of years ago. So you can imagine how much gold grow during that time. It's like weed all over the place. I am not a Muslim. Okay. Why are hadith important? You claimed without it the Quran is empty. Can anyone explain? Yeah, because most of the Islamic rules is not in the Quran. Even their prayer, like the Quran says you pray 3 times. The hadith says you pray 5 times. So which one we take? The Muslim, they take what the hadith says, not what the Quran says. The Quran says you pray only 3 times, the 2 end of the day and the approach of the night. What the Muslim do? They take the hadith. So which one is the religion of Islam is exist in? It is in the hadith. The Quran says you do muta, which means you can still hire women for sex. Hadith says you don't. Which one the Muslims they do? So they stop following the Quran, they follow Muhammad. And the same goes for millions of things. They cannot say it's weak. If it's weak, why they follow it then? You know, and weak, by the way, is accepted. Weak does not mean it's rejected. Weak is a rank. Like, you know, when you go to the exam, you get A, B, C, D. You know? Even if it's D, it's not rejected. So when they say the hadith has ranks, this is about how many reporters confirm in it. That's all. The more the more reporters, the more the confirmation is authentic. However, You can get a lie confirmed by a million people, so who care? This is even a stupid method. Because if people agree upon something, like the Muslim, they say, the Christians agree that Jesus is God. And they say to you that all of them, they agree upon that. Okay, so, but still they say to you, it's a lie. So how in their religion, they don't practice that? If all the Muslims agree in one hadith, if there is a proof that this is a correct one, no. Because all those hadith written more than 300 years after Muhammad. In fact, they don't even have the books for those hadith. You see, when the Muslim, they show you Al-Bukhari as an example. There's no book, it's called Al-Bukhari. It doesn't exist. This is a book. They claim that Al-Bukhari, he said that. So people came after, long after, and they say, he said that. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Muhammad is a mentally ill man. I mean, look, even when he go around the Kaaba, look what he do. You know, like, what is that? What is this? And what is the point of going around the Kaaba like this? And what exactly you accomplish? This is how the Arab used to do, worshiping stones. They used to go around the stones 7 times. Muhammad, he does the same. Everything is coming from paganism. This is a pure pagan cult. All right, guys, I think we have enough for today. Did we have a good time? For those who they are making videos, don't forget to cut the videos short videos for the Abdul. We got him busted. And, we say to any Abdul, if you dare really, if you have a courage, instead of making bully of people, of what they say and what they believe, call us and speak like an adult, and let us see if you have something to say. Instead of making fun and, moving your eyebrows, and you want to jump in the pool for baptism and all those, child, behavior. What about you call us, or you bring your sheikh to call us, and let us see if you have something can be considered valid. But all of us, we knew that Islam is invalid. There's no way God, he will promise you such a promise, stupid promise, like gold and silver in heaven. What is the value of gold and silver? Actually, I don't like it, gold and silver. A beautiful tree is better than all the gold in the world. Imagine you have a mountain of gold. You are sitting on it, but you don't have a piece of bread. What we will do with gold and silver in heaven? What kind of God he promised me that my house in heaven is made 1 brick of gold and 1 brick of silver? That is Satan. Satan always, he have a tool of temptation. And all of us, we knew, the Bible have tons of verses about the tool of temptation, which is always concentrate. Money, sex, power. And they are connected. The one who got the money, he seeks sexness. The one who got money, he got the power. Satan always have one way to prove himself to us. He tempt you physically with gold and silver and power, authority, sex. He tempt the women by men. He tempt the men by women. It's not a secret. And this is exactly the same method of the stupid Muhammad. When his men, they want to go to war, what he promised them? Holiness? No. He says, Dahman, Dahman, you will F the women like this. Is that a speech of a prophet? When he wanted to attack the Roman, he says, attack the Roman so we can get the yellow girls. The yellow. They don't even know how to use the word blonde. They call them asfar, banatul asfar. A savage man, a gang, even his followers accused him. After they attacked their neighbors, their families actually, their cousins, they attacked them and they stole their underwears. And then the gang of Muhammad, the companion of Muhammad, they accused Muhammad that he stole a piece of a cloth. You ask yourself what an honorable person he is, to the point his own followers accused him that he stole a piece of a clothing. I don't want to compare between the disciple of the Messiah and the faith in Muhammad, because that will be insult to the most holy person ever mankind saw. That is the Messiah. But imagine if the disciple of Jesus accusing Jesus that he stole a piece of clothing. What is that going to tell you? What will tell you is that such a group cannot be ethical, because if their best person is suspected of being a thief by his best companions, are you with me? Because who is the one is accusing him that he stole? The Muslims, the companions. Not the Muslims, like at that time they are not a million, they are just a few. The very few Muslims who support Muhammad, they supported him because they are thieves. And now the thieves are fighting over the theft. Who stole this piece of clothing? And here you need to ask yourself, I mean, what kind of people they are, to the point they are not even fighting over gold or silver. It's just a piece of clothing. How savage they are. How trashy. They never saw such a clothing. Nice, trashy, garbage. So they accuse their best man, the one who sent by Allah, that he stole. And look how the Muslims, they false translation of this verse. No prophet could ever be false in his trust. What trust? What false trust? What are you talking about? An yaghul in Arabic it says, which means to be a thief. Change the translator. Never take a Muslim translation. Muslim translation is just a fraud. And look here, they try to cover it too. It is not of any prophet to take illegally a part of the booty. Look, see, they are trying to cover it. They don't say it's not for a prophet to be a thief. What take illegally? I mean, it's a booty anyway, which means it's a theft. They stole it from their neighbors, and now they are fighting about what they stole. And actually, this verse proved to us that Muhammad and his God both are liars. Why? Because if they accuse Muhammad that he stole a piece of clothing, what about Allah? He tell us who is the one who took it, and that will solve the problem. Which means this verse confirmed that the one who took it is Muhammad. Don't Allah knew who took it? Instead of saying it's not Muhammad who took it, tell us who took it. And that will be really good. I mean, Allah supposedly is a God, and he can see everything. And now this is the time he can show us that you know everything. What the Quran says confirm two things: that Allah do not know, or Muhammad is the one who took it. He can't accuse anyone else, because then we go to his house, he have nothing. It is in the house of Muhammad. Otherwise, Allah, if he is God, he should say, go to the house of a Christian prince, open the drawer in the bedroom, the third drawer in the left, go there, you will see it. Yeah? And you will notice all the translations try to avoid what the word yaghul mean. Yaghul mean thief. Only if you have garbage friends, they will accuse you, and you are the best of them, to be a thief. That means you are a thief. And they are thieves too. And as you see, they are fighting over the booty, which is nothing but a theft. They took it unjustly. You know, in the Middle East we say, tell me who is your friends, I will tell you who you are. You want to know somebody, see who goes out with who. What kind of people he associate with. If they are drug dealers, he will be a drug dealer. If they are gays and lesbian, he will be like them. If they are, preachers, he will be a preacher. I mean, why he associate with them? If they are dancers, he will be like dancing, obviously. So tell me who is your friends, I will tell you who you are. And let us look at the friends of Muhammad and the friends of the Messiah, if we can call them friends. And they will see, we cannot even see, we cannot say even the word different. Different mean nothing, actually. The compare here is hilarious. And right away you will find that Muhammad is nothing but the biggest scam ever come to this earth. And those people, they are not only deceived, they are lying to themselves. All what they need to do, just open your books for 5 minutes, read your book, and you will see that your prophet is nothing but a scumbag. I mean, name one thing about this man is not evil and ugly. Sex with his children, sex with his own son wife, sex with the maid when the wife she was away. And there is nowhere in the Quran giving him license to have sex with the maid. The Quran gives him approval to rape women who they are captive of war. Fighting over the booties, accused of theft. Telling his son to keep his wife when he just came from the house, flirting with the wife. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the prophet can F her. All those description and many more is in the Quran. The best of the booty have to go to Muhammad. The fifth of the booty have to go to Muhammad. Muhammad do not need to pay dowry if you want to sleep with the women. It's for free. Muhammad, no woman can after him sleep with other man. It's he own her. Muslim women, she can, if her husband pass away, she can go and marry. No, Muhammad, he own you until you die. He is above even his own religion. Muhammad have his own rules, which is no rules. All the Muslims have rules. Muslim can have 4 wives. Muhammad, there's no limit. Muslim have to pay dowry if they want to rent a woman for sex. Muhammad, he take it for free. A Muslim is not allowed to go to the house of somebody and if he like her, take the wife. Muhammad, he can. And the man should give his wife immediately, as we showed you in Al-Qurtubi, the privilege number 10th. So always cult leaders, they share one thing. They want your money, your wife, and to be their slave. And that is exactly who is Muhammad. He used the name of his God to control them, but he is their God. Allah is just a tool to fool the Abdul. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. This is your brother Christian Prince was serving you humbly for today. Don't forget to download the videos because soon I'm going to do a cleaning to my channel so we can keep it clean from the name of Muhammad. Take care.